we go. Hi, Joanne. I am still at my son's.
Are you?
Yeah,
Hi,
everything's
Joanne. Hi,
kind of.
Patrick. And unfortunately, the lovely Miss Mischief won't be able to see, but we are also on TikTok. Where me
Yeah, I
and Luke.
don't have TikTok, so hopefully they'll be able to see me, but I don't have TikTok.
Yeah, so we are going to be say hello to people on TikTok and also on Facebook. Just let you know, today is a special. Hi, Patrick. We are going to be doing a bit of everything. And this is Luke, as people will know. And tonight we will be doing wax cards.
Hi, Donna.
Yay!
Also, Pendulum,
Runes.
wax cards, mediumship, crystal ball. We're going to be doing everything we can tonight, and we're having yous as the actual people to choose. So if you want wax cards. If you want pendulum. You know, it's going to be a bit of everything tonight. So
Does that include execution?
And we're on till late, so we're going to have a good night tonight. And welcome to everyone on TikTok as well. Hi, Chrissy, how are you?
But please do remember, this is an over 18s show. If you're under the age of 18, please do not view.
Yes, because there are things that do come on and things that really would be said that could be upsetting for people and all this and that. So it is also a donation. So if you do wish to donate, you're more than welcome. If not, it doesn't matter. We don't look at who's donated till the end. Then there is no favoritism or anything. But if they put it up on the actual ticker tape or anything, then that is fine by that.
Yes.
So
our chosen charity for tonight's show is Mediums in Need.
Yeah, and it is to help people that are in need, and quite a lot it does go to America.
I'm in need of a holiday. Does that count?
That's not till September.
Yeah, I gotta wait that
you
long.
gotta have your holiday planned out, though.
Yeah. So we're going to do a first card. And are you doing one, Lin, as well?
I can. Let me pull up something. We just had that beautiful blood moon, so I'll pull up a moonology card.
Oh,
lucky.
Oh.
Right. Opening card from DoubleTrouble is, there we go, the Angel of Health. And that is the card there for those on TikTok. Right. And the angel says, my whole being is healthy and filled with the energy of love. The source of true health is our inner divinity. The love energy that nourish our being is always available to heal any deviation or forgetfulness that would result in sickness or disease. Visualize now any area of your body or of your life that needs to be healed. See it being showered with the healing transformation light of love. There you go.
Oh, do you like the new t-shirts?
Oh yeah, I like that. I like the one that has the splotches on it. I think that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, like we've actually got our names on it as first as well.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and they're small now. I don't need large or extra large. They're small.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I'm still in a couple of sizes, but at least I got the ones you sent me the last time. They were not as large as I used to wear.
Yeah.
And they still fit a little tight, so I'm getting there. I'll drop it down. But I do not have my shirt with me because I was not expecting to be here this long. I was only expecting to be last weekend, not into this weekend.
Yeah.
I think my welcome is wearing thin.
Hi, Gemma Ball.
First card from me, guys, is you're very close to achieving your goal. Okay, this is the moonology. This is a gibbous moon, and a gibbous is a 3/4 moon. It's about where we're at right now, except right now we're going from the full moon eclipse down. So right now we're in a waning gibbous. But this one right here, this is a waxing gibbous. So this will be about a month from now, about 24 days. So this is letting you know that you're almost there. You're almost full in this case. It's when it's almost full. So when you're almost full, you're almost at that point where you have achieved everything you're hoping to achieve in this cycle, and where you are seeing the efforts that you have put forth. You're being able to reap the rewards from that. So that is for everyone. So know that things are coming in. The work that you have put in is reaping rewards right now. Okay.
Excelente.
Right. So let's just say hi to everyone and welcome to our special Sensational Saturday, which we will be doing
sensational
everything from crystal ball, tarot cards, angel cards, oracle cards, pendulum, wax cards. So if anyone's interested, and just it's going to be a good night, just enjoy yourselves. Hi, Mand Pink, congratulations on that beautiful grandchild. You've got a lovely granddaughter.
And
hi Carly
Michelle. Hi, Michelle Brown. How are you?
We are also on TikTok, but I've got another device for the TikTok. So unfortunately, the lovely Lin can't work from there. But there is one I do want to go to on TikTok, if that's okay, if they're still here, that is.
Right, let's see if we put you on this stand, if that will be better.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, and I have to set up today. I may be looking away, or it may appear I'm looking away. When I'm looking away, I'm looking at the screen so I can see and make sure that the camera is okay. And then I'll look back straight ahead so you guys can actually see me. But I've got two different devices going, so I can read all of the comments, and I can also see what's going on, because the way the stream thing works, I can only see the comments or the pictures. So I pull the pictures up so I can see Luke and Paul on one device, and then I pull the comments up so I can see everyone's comments on the secondary device.
Right. Okay. Right. I want to see if Chrissy H is still in the room on TikTok, because I know she came on first, and I see Joanne Stewart's on TikTok. So
I didn't know Joanne was on TikTok, because I saw Joanne first in Paul Luke Guichard.
Yeah. Hi Donna. Hi Wendy Gilbert. How are you? We've missed you. We enjoy when you come on, and unfortunately, we haven't seen you for a while. No, I think Chrissy's gone for now. So, hi Karen. Hi Sarah. So I will be pushing between both, but yes, all I will say, if you do want a wax card, please only put your name up if you want to purchase them, because things are expensive, and that's what I have to do, and I need you to put, if you do want one, put LMS, either large, L for large, M for medium, or S for small. If you let us know that, then that will be fantastic. But please only put your names up if you want to purchase the wax card as well. So Carly Lou has actually put one up, so I will go have Carly Lou. Oh, bless you, Wendy. We'll be sending a lot of love and healing to you. Medium. And I need your 3 colours, Carly. And anyone else that wants a wax card that's
purple, pink, and yellow.
Right, okay. Okay, Joanne. What oh God. Oh, bless you, Wendy. No problem, Tanya. What colours do you want, Joanne?
Purple, orange, green, and yellow.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. I'll do these 2 for now, and I will come back with the others, and I may take TikTok with me, so I can. Yeah. Okay. Right. So I'm gonna bring you with me, so you can actually see me do the wax card.
Right.
Oh no, can you plug it in for me, please? Sorry. All right. Yeah. So you will see me actually doing the wax cards.
Right.
Where
Miss Mischief.
Where Facebook.
Yes.
If you would care to select your
What I'm going to do
victim.
is put you here. So then
Well, let's see. Let's see. Donna said she would like to have a card reading.
So,
and that is the first name that I see that has like stars around it. So I am going to go with Donna first.
Mm-hmm.
And Donna, let me see what we have. What does Spirit want me to use for you?
Right.
Out, which is
if you want to go straight into reading Donna, I'll go on mute so that you don't hear Paul in the background because he's talking on TikTok.
Okay. Okay. So let's see. Donna, let me see what I've got. Spirit said to pull you a Moonology message. Ooh, this is the domicile moon. The domicile moon. And this one is all about abundance. Okay. And what I feel with this is like, if you notice, you have the moon up at the very top. Okay. And then you have the big halos here and multiple moons. So what I'm seeing is you don't just have one thing coming in, you have multiple things coming in, and that's what's leading to abundance. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean finances and money. It could just mean an abundance of love, an abundance of healing, an abundance of order for your beautiful bracelets. But it is bringing in abundance to you. You are having that come in. And I'm seeing like with the brown, when I see brown, to me, that means grounded. Red is all about, if it's the root chakra, that's about grounding yourself and being one with earth. It's also, to me, when I see this bright red, it means that you are following your passion or you are filled with passion for something. It's that passionate energy. It can represent anger, but not with this card. In this card, what I'm feeling is you doing something you are passionate about. It is bringing you well grounded. And then we have the yellow in here. This is a pale yellow. Pale yellow for me is nurturing energy. Okay. You've got the orange, which is creativity. That's that sacral energy. And then you have the moon, of course, which lights up the night. It leads the way in the night, especially when it's a full moon. It illuminates our path. It lets us see where we need to go and how to get there. Um, when you total all these colors up that I'm getting from this, I want you to know that what I'm seeing is you have a lot of confidence. You have that nurturing energy that is coming through, and I feel like it's coming through from spirit. You have that creativity, which means that your creativity is in bloom and you know how to pull that and use it. Okay. Um, is that how you spell it? Because I spell it with an E. I spell gherkin Gherkin for the spot word. And it's not in play just yet, guys. We'll type it up so that it shows that the spot prize is gherkin, and it will have the bingo and then the hash mark or the dash and then the word gherkin all in capital letters. And we need to check the spelling on it to make sure we spell it correctly, because I think it may spell different for you guys over there than it does over here. So, but yeah, Donna, this is I have a feeling this has to do with your jewelry that you make. I really do. And as we all know, it is beautiful jewelry. Um, but I do feel this is domicile, so this means that it is about being at home. It is about your home and the love and everything that is in your home and the things that are coming into your home. So this is all about life and home. It is not necessarily about career or outside of the house. Okay, so this is good tidings for home. Okay, I hope that resonates with you. Thank you for letting me read for you. And over to the wonderful Luke. And I think the mic may still be on mute, Luke. I don't have sound. You guys are muted. I can see the little mute on your microphone.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
It's all right. The screen disappeared onto something else.
That's why I don't touch it. So yes, sorry, I had to check the other device.
Right.
So
Alexa,
yes,
spell
now
gherkin.
I'm going to be doing
Gherkin is spelled
purple,
G-H-E-R-K-I.
pink, and
Okay.
yellow. So what I do is, have you actually,
Right.
Gemma, have you actually seen me actually do them? Actually make the card? Yeah. So, and then straight on. You will be the ones that see the cards first, and things will just sort of happen.
Right. I've switched Alexa onto UK spelling,
I'm
and
not quite sure how to help you with that.
that's okay.
Hmm.
I've switched Alexa
So
onto
this is
Oxford
the,
English and put the
only-
spelling in the Oxford English up for the word. Alexa, stop.
right, and here is like one of them that's actually here, which you can see. Look at the horse there and the gentleman there. So this is
So UK spelling only,
And,
please,
there's a
which I have
rabbit
demonstrated on
and
the
up here.
message board.
So this is one of them. I do 2 cards
Right, you're free to continue, and if you want,
per customer.
Miss Mischief.
So get another bit of card.
I thought it was your turn, Luke. Do you need me to continue? 2? Okay, cool. Thank you. Let me get back over
Yeah,
here.
if you're doing card reads, do 2. If you're doing card reads, do 2 at a time. If it's pendulum, do the 1.
Okay.
Right. So
Yeah, pendulums go really, really quick. That's why I thought maybe it was the other way around. Let's see. Tanya, I just put the word on the screen, I think. Hopefully you can see it. And then you can post it up again. And let's see. If you guys want a pendulum reading and you have a yes no question that can be answered, then please let me know and I will endeavor to answer it. Thank you guys for highlighting that. Thank you, Paul. Did it come up or am I not being seen today? I think I may have frozen out. So there we go.
materialize.
I put the code word up on the screen there, Lynn.
Okay, I can see it now. My other screen is frozen. So the screen that I normally look to see what's going on other than the comments, because the comments cover everything on my primary. So I did not see it, but I see it now. Let me bounce back and forth and hopefully I won't kick myself out. Okay, who was it I saw just a second ago? Spirit, please lead me back. If you guys have a specific question or want a card, let me know. And Michelle, I see that you can see and hear me. So I am going to pull a card for you. I'm going to pull you a Talking to Heaven card, okay? Let me go ahead and get this one for you. Whoa. Okay, looks like we're going to have 2. Okay, very quickly on these. You have Don't Be Afraid. Don't be afraid. Okay? Now, you also have Believe in yourself because you can do it. Don't be afraid means, to me, it means while you're having to do things, a lot of things on your own that you weren't expecting to have to do, don't be afraid because you really are not alone. They really are still with you. They really are still around you. They can hear you. You can talk to them, and they will send you signs to let you know they're still around. And they're letting you know that you just need to believe in yourself because you can do this. You can do this. I believe these cards go hand in hand. I'm going to read from the book just to give you the clarity of what the book says that the message is. But this one is actually showing you taking a leap of faith. Okay. And I can feel that you are afraid, Michelle, because I know um, we've talked in the past. It's been a while because I haven't gotten to talk to you like I like. I hadn't seen you online and stuff, but um, I do know some of the things you were struggling with a few months ago. I feel like they're still there. I feel like there's still a lot going on. and there are some new things that have come up, but you're kind of afraid to dive in. And this one is just letting you know to believe in yourself because you can do it. See, taking that leap of faith, and just because you feel like you're up on the rocks, okay, there's still plenty of water, and rocks can be navigated around if you've got the right lighthouse, if you've got the right beacon, and I feel like you do because you do have spirit around you. And I am going to go ahead and let's see what this says. We're going to start with don't be afraid. Okay. Let's start with don't be afraid. And it says, my transition has changed everything for both of us, and you may be frightened of the future as a result. Please know that you have nothing to fear. And it says, nothing to fear, my love. Rest assured that all of heaven is watching over you, including me. Although you cannot see me in my physical presence any longer, you can definitely rely on my spiritual presence, which in many ways is much more powerful than when my soul was limited by a body. My love for you has increased now that I am no longer restricted or distracted by physical demands. And with my increased love for you, I am able to help you even more. Okay? That is, to me, that is a beautiful and powerful message. And I like I said, they're all around you in spirit. They know what you need, and they are letting you know that they are still there and they have not left you. They are they're more now than they were before. Believing in yourself because you can do it. From my heavenly vantage point, I can see and understand everything so much more clearly now. I can see that you and I never had anything to be afraid of. The only thing that was ever standing in our way was fear about the future. Okay? Yet now I realize that you and we create our own future. I am urging you to go forward with all of your heartfelt dreams. Leave nothing to chance. Leave nothing to chance. I believe in you because I love you, but also because I can see that nothing is stopping you unless you believe that it is. And I will be with you every step of the way. So, Michelle, that is the message that the cards have for you. That's the message that your loved one has from Spirit. And I know you've been afraid. I know that things have not gone as you'd hoped for them to go. And I know that there are days that are more of a struggle than others. But your loved one is still with you. You have more than just your one loved one in spirit. You have quite a number of people around you. You have quite a number of angels around you. And when you are believing in yourself and believing that you can do this, then you are manifesting that abundance that comes in. You're manifesting those things going well. You're manifesting that future that you dream about. Okay? So thank you for letting me read for you, Michelle. And much love. And I'm going to turn it over to the guys. Thank you so much.
Back.
Thank you very much, Lynn.
Vice versa with,
we're going to kick off tonight with Mr. Burnt Orange, as you can see here. So if you would like a crystal ball message with Mr. Burnt Orange, please put your names up now.
So he's on the other device.
Right, we have Crouch and Bull, who's operating the talking stick. And we will see where we go.
Just this one takes a lot more time because of the,
yeah, there he is. Okay, let's see where we are going here.
So,
okay, where are you going to stop? Where are you going to stop? Where are you going to stop?
It is very relaxing.
We have a stop on Alison Roper. Okay, Alison Roper, I'll be coming to you with Mr. Burnt Orange. Right. as I look into the crystal here, okay, I can see that you are comfortably perched on your sofa. And as you're comfortably perched there, I want to say that I am being made aware in the crystal of a lot of colored orbs that are moving in and around your, what I'm going to say is your head height. So they're floating around about, you know, top of your ear height.
You know, I'm honest, and
I can count
who this person is, and I know
7, but I'm going to say around about 7 because there's a lot of fast movement with them. Okay, they're all different colors, but the color is not significant to anything in particular. Just makes them stand out in the background so I can see them. I'm also made aware of where your head is perched 3 feet away from you, and that's an approximation because obviously I haven't got the measuring tape out. All right, there is a person in spirit manifested in the shape of an adult, okay, with the yellow, gold, sort of hazy light, okay. Some people are very well blessed that they can actually see this manifestation. So if you do, well done. Okay, now I'm going to concentrate on this individual and see if we can pull him or her from the queue. Do we have someone for Alison Roper there, please? Right, excellent. Yes, please. Okay, we do have someone in the queue here, so let's see who it is. Right, yeah, I can feel you. Thank you. Right, I have the energy of a lady coming forward. Now, this lady, I want straight away to say I want to go down the mother's side of the family with this because there's a very strong maternal energy being being brought forward with her at the time. Now, I want to say this lady is very, very much a bubbly personality, a very noticeable individual in life. And as they come forward, I want to say that they are height-wise, to me, they feel in the region of 5'4" to 5'5". Not very big lady, but then again, for her generation, that is a normal height. That's the average height for a lady. Figure-wise, now if I get this wrong, I'm sure you're going to slap me. Right, now, do look at me. As you see, I am very, very skinny, okay? So I'm perhaps a lot skinnier than most people. So I'm going to judge her figure on my size, if that's all right. Yeah. So I want to say that she is of medium build compared to me. Okay. She has got very, I want to say, that's a Scottish word, glinty eyes, which means they're very, very sparkly. A beautiful smile, very much filled with maternal love. So this lady, I want to place her. If Alison is generation 1, I want to go to generation 2 with this lady. I'm also aware there's another lady in the queue for Alison, and I want to place the other lady that's standing behind my back here, as opposed to the one that's sitting here. The one that's behind my back there, similar maternal love, but this is from generation 3. So I've got like grandmother, mother next to me here. Right, now there is
very, very
okay, yeah.
Open up front with things.
Now she's very persistent. That I say to you, Alison, you haven't upset anybody. Okay, nobody's upset. Nobody's annoyed with you. Nobody's got a bad word to say about you. Okay, what you're experiencing is just straightforward old allowing your fears and your worries to manifest. Okay, that is all it is. It is your own fears and your own worries manifesting themselves when you're at your most vulnerable. We all dream, and that is just
that is one thing
your fears.
Not do.
becoming
like to
real,
go to new
but
people.
in a fantasy
and
land
if
of
ever I
your
see a new
dream.
person
Okay.
on,
There
I
is
will go to
no,
them because
they
deserve
bear
to
no
have
significance to
their,
reality. If it were a spiritual dream and we
readings,
were
and,
coming forward
and
to
then we don't
discuss,
know any of
sit,
them,
chat, hug, cuddle, and just
so
have
yeah,
a good
it
old
is
chin
very,
wag,
very
okay, you
difficult
would
doing that.
experience a spiritual manifestation.
Gemma, in a moment,
We would
I'm just gonna
invade your dreams,
like this,
and you
I'm gonna
would
give you a
know
card reading if you want.
it was
Gemma.
real, because it just would be. But you're just dreaming like everyone else dreams. Don't take any notice. We're not angry. Why would we be angry with you? You know, it's not like I'm going to come down the stairs with my slipper in my hand again, is it? No.
Okay.
Please do not worry. Now, know that I do come in and around you quite often. Not every time, but often. In fact, we all do. But you'll know it's us because they'll do silly little things like play with your ornaments. They'll leave handprints on the windows. Okay? And you'll hear the creaky floorboards. That's when you'll know it's us. Okay?
Right.
I'm not angry with you.
Right.
I have nothing to be angry about with you. And how could I possibly be angry with a silly little dream?
So yeah,
okay.
Done.
Now, what I want you to do is you can do one or two things. Now, you can either sit in the bath and pour the water over your head and say, I cleanse myself of my negativity, or you can stand under the shower and physically wash yourself from head to foot, saying out loud, I wash all my negativity away. And that way you'll get rid of it.
I don't
okay.
What is actually
you can meditate in the bath, you know, and I can have a conversation with you
I
there.
don't read that until I finish the live.
No, I'm not angry with you. So it may be short and sweet, but I'm not angry with you.
I feel
and
there's a lot of things going on around.
I think I've said before, darling, you need to get those floorboards fixed because they don't squeak when I stand on them.
And I'm getting a lady drawn through on the channel. She's actually letting me know.
Okay, she's pulling back now.
You've been a lot of tears. There's been a lot of tantrums. And
yeah, okay.
So many things.
She said she had to get to the front of the queue to tell you everything's fine outside, so don't worry about anything.
Where to go anymore because she just wants to let you know that she is.
Yes. Okay. No problem.
She always. I want you.
She's going off now. I have no idea where she's. Oh, where she's down there. She's having a conversation with Tonka now. So I'm going to leave her love with you and say thank you very much for allowing me to come close to you.
Also, there are.
They're all gone en masse. So there's 3 of them now talking to Tonka that's from your side of the family. So I'll let them get on with it. So thank you very much, Alison. God bless you. And I just need to check to see if Paul is ready. Oh, okay. She's just put an image of a chocolate orange in my head. So apparently I have to give you a Cadbury's chocolate orange. That's her gift to you for Easter. It's a bit early, but oh well. There you go. Right, that's your first. That's your first Easter egg from your mum. Right.
People to get on top of you.
Take that. All our love to you and love from your mum. Right. I'll just check to see if His Majesty's ready. Right, he's not ready. So, Lynn, if you want to jump in with another read.
Carry on.
Okay, if anyone has a question for the pendulum, would like a pendulum read or a card read, just let me know. I also have my angel number books. If you have a number that's been recurring and you need to get some clarity on what that number might be, especially like if you've seen it over and over again. Today, my number was like 83 because I checked the balances in my accounts and everything ended in 83 for some reason. So it was kind of interesting. see. And let's see what we've got. Okay, I'm looking. I'm looking for those sparkles that I get around a person's name. Let's see. Man, I don't think I have done you in a little while. Let me get you. And then if we have time, I'll see if anyone else. And you want a card, right? Let's see, which card? This one? Yes, this one. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay, so what we have right now for you, Mand, is Queen of Gabriel. Passionate, charming, brilliant, independent. You can do anything right now. Go after what you want, and then you have the ability to attract helpful people. Now, I'm going to give you a little more explanation on the card, but I'm going to show it to you first. Okay. First thing I see is that orange. The orange is that sacral energy, that creativity. Okay. That's pulling it up. For me, the orange is kind of like that knowledge that, you know, if you put your mind to it, you can create it, you can manifest it. Okay. Oh, Tanya, not more snow. Better snow than tornadoes. Okay. Um, Within the card, I see, you know, Gabriel is known for being the trumpet blower, so you have the trumpets. Okay. That's heralding new things. That's not being afraid to toot your own horn. Okay. That means stand up and say, hey, look at what I can do. Or look at what I've done. Look at what I did. Look what I'm doing right now. Call it out. Be proud of it. And know that you are doing well with what you're doing. So be proud of it. Don't let anybody take it away from you. Don't let anybody tear you down over the things that you are wanting to bring forth in your life. Okay. Um, on this other banner over here, we have an elephant that brings strength, and that is for me, that represents like being able to have the stamina to endure a long journey. Okay. They endure the great heats of the savannah. They stick together. They're all about family. Okay. Elephants are all about family, and they are beautiful, regal animals. They really are. And then, of course, down here in the bottom, it's a little bit harder to see, but there's one cat right here. That's a ginger, and then there's another cat down here at the bottom. It looks like to me, and that one appears to be a little black cat, little house panther. Cats are wise. Cats can actually see through the veil. So they know when spirit is around, and they are thought to bring luck. Even black cats. Black cats are uh, only bad luck in some superstitions, but there are many countries that believe a black cat is a very lucky animal. Okay. Um, and to me, who has had an abundance of black cats in my life, has one on my shirt. They are not only very lucky, but they are brought to you when you need that extra connection. I feel like they are a direct line to those of us who or to those that we have lost. There we go. Those that have passed over. They are a direct line from us to them. I'm hopefully not confusing you too much. Um, but they see through us. They look into our eyes when they come up and they bump you in the head, and they look into your eyes. They actually see every bit about you, and they connect you to those loved ones. There is healing energy in a purr. Okay. And I will tell you, this little orange cat, ginger cats are very mischievous. They're very playful. So what I see here, I see a very soulful energy, and I see a very playful energy. Okay. And they like to kind of get into everything. They are people joke about them not having any brain cells. They're actually really, really smart. They're more high energy than, say, the black cats, because most of the black cats are really kind of laid back. And there are some countries that believe that the ultimate cat for you to have is a black cat. There are other countries that believe that the like the Siamese cat, or just a plain everyday short-haired cat. Lots of people love the tuxedos, but the ginger cat has its own personality, different than any other cat. And what I'm seeing with this is, like I said, it says you can do anything right now. It is time for you to go after what you want, and you have the ability to attract the people that you need around you to get through this. Okay. Now I'm going to go back one more time to the cats, and there's a reason for that. Because if you've ever gone out like with a dog on a leash, people will come up, oh, what a cute puppy. You go out with a cat on a leash, and everybody just kind of stands and stares. But the few people, and then I say few, that are actually attracted because of that cat and the fact that you have that cat out with you, they come up to you. So that's symbolic of bringing in those people that you need, bringing in those people. And if you notice this beautiful queen, and I'm going to say queen because it does say Queen of Gabriel, the beautiful queen sits on her throne and waits for people to come to her. And she doesn't have to attract them with the cats, but the cats help. She has everything she needs around her. Okay. And she has her scepter to show she's the one in charge. Okay. So what I'm seeing with this card, what I'm feeling with this card, is you need to take that creative energy that you've got. Okay. And you need to let that spirit of that ginger cat and that laid back soulfulness of that black cat pull in those people that you need to help you achieve your goals. Okay. You have the stamina and the strength and the family support, whether you realize it or not. Maybe spirit family, and maybe those that have passed over, maybe handpicked family. But that family and that strength and that endurance to get through the tough times and the challenges and get from one point to the other. Okay. And then you can toot your own horn about it. And don't be afraid to toot your own horn, but more so what I'm being told, and what this usually indicates to me, is that don't let anybody else take credit for what you do. Okay? Don't let anybody else take credit for what you do. Okay? That is your card. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. And I'm going to see, it looks like Paul may be ready. Paul, are you ready?
I am.
All right.
I had someone on TikTok turn around and say, is that Lin in the background?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, it's Linda Hood.
Oh, hi, Linda. I do
Yes.
not have TikTok, but I do say hi.
Yes. Right. So now I'm going to read the cards that I've just done. And I know the lovely Lynn likes to read them as well. So
Sometimes, yes. I'm having a little trouble seeing today, so I'm going to mute myself and sit back.
yeah, since we've been on, we've had 2.5k likes, and I've been sent 8 roses. Right, Carly. Right. Hi, Cindy Ryan. How are you? Hi, Jane. Or hi, Joanne Lewis. Right. Ooh. So I've got to put my back because my back's a bit sore. Right here. Is this the first one? Yes. Right here. There's been a bit of darkness around you as of since you. There's been a lot of things going on around you. Your mind has been playing tricks with you as well. But if you look here, there's a gentleman here that's actually watching over you, and there is also a lady here. But this lady, I do feel, is your mum that's actually here with this gentleman. So I do feel that they are watching over you quite closely at the moment. And if you look here, there's what looks like a child, like a baby, that's actually coming into the fold as well. So I do feel that things have actually been going around you, and a lot of things have been happening, and there is new people coming into your life. But there are brightness and love actually coming in, because if you look at the pink there and the yellow and bunny rabbits as well, there's a few bunny rabbits as well on here, and things are actually starting to really come to you now. And look, the yellow is getting a lot brighter around you, and the love is coming in more. But your spiritual journey is well and truly on the go, and it will continue to grow all the time. And I'm still meaning, Carly, about you actually doing just one card read on here tonight. That's a challenge for you, Carly. And I do feel that things are really going to be starting to open up for you as well. And if you look, the lights that are actually coming in around you, and look at all these like bright things that are coming through all the and there as well, you can see the brightness of spirit actually breaking through some of the hardship that you've actually been going through. And if you look right here, there is a light coming. So I do feel that things are actually coming right close to you now, and spirit are really working. And if you look here, and I'm showing here as well, that there is someone going, yes, as if they've done something and they're proud of what they've done. It's an achievement that you've actually done. So I do feel that things are actually really looking up for you now. Hi, Evan Jackson. Yeah, so things will all come in now, and there is a new guide coming in as well. And I do feel that they are going to be helping you a lot more than what you are actually doing. So yeah, here, the youngster looking out over you. So things are coming into fruition with you, and I do feel that the love and the hope of spirit, you will be getting there. So I'm going to leave that with you and say, bless you, Carly. You have got a new guide. Oh, fantastic. And he's helping you, or she. And they're helping you. Ah, fantastic. Spot on. Thank you for that confirmation, Carly. So you're going to do a card read on here for us? Putting her on the spot. Right. Joanne Stewart. Hi, Alison Roper. Oh, bless you, Linda. Well, we'll keep it open for you, Joanne. Sorry, Carly. I get so muddled with the people. Right. Look here. Your spiritual journey is right in fruition. And things are actually I'll show here as well. And there are a lot of things that have been going on around you. And some unhappy things have been going on in your childhood and you didn't know what to do, where to go and who to talk to. But things are really, the healing is coming in and things are starting to look up with your spiritual journey. Yes, it's been a bit of a nightmare growing up and having things thrown at you and not being like the blue-eyed girl. If anything went wrong, oh yeah, it's your fault and all that. But things are not like that. Things are really starting to, there are new chapters coming, and I feel it's new good chapters that are actually coming around you, because green to me is new beginnings. I do feel that you're on to a good start and things are really going. And if you look here, there's a lady here, but it's like with a hate, what do they call it when they're glowing, like a white glow around. And I feel this is actually, there's two there, and I do feel this is mother and grandmother that's actually watching over you. And there's a child here as well. There's two children here around you as well. And I do feel, and I do know, I feel I do know who they are. And I feel you know who they are as well. Sorry, I've got to... Right. So yeah, I do feel things going on and actually happening with you. But look, if you look here as well, there is like a fire, a peace fire that's actually coming in around you as well. But you've got to start listening and telling people what is going on in your life, because you can't take this all the time. It's not fair, you having it all in your mind and not being able to express it out, because I do feel there are so many spirit people around you and they are really wanting to come to you. Joanne, are you understanding this? I need the communication back and forth. Yeah, so you are understanding it. So there are things, and the fire of peace is actually coming to you as well, because I feel you are going to be actually getting some peace and quiet and the love that you so desire and need. Things are actually, hi Anne-Marie, things are starting to look up though. Spirit are actually working more into you now, and they're actually giving the love, but there are new chapters, move away, and things that are actually going on. You will notice and the love will flow for you, but don't give up trying, because you're worth, and it is worth the wait for what you are going to be doing and getting. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Right. Oh, I've got a sore back. Right. Right now, I've got to ask names up who wants card readings, please, and whether you want small, medium, or large. Yeah. And remember, the code word is still in, and yet only if you can, if you're going to buy them, please put the names up. Linda, large. No. And what 3 colours do you want, Linda? Oh, you want me to choose the colours, Jane? And just waiting for Linda to actually tell me the 3 colours that she wants. Pink, purple, baby blue. Yeah, and what colours? Small, medium, or large, Jane? Yeah, for people that have just joined on TikTok. Yes, we are on Facebook as well. Yeah, we are doing, it's Sensational Saturday where we're going to be doing wax cards, crystal ball, tarot cards, oracle cards, angel cards. So we are going to be doing that. So I'm going to choose purple, blue, and green for you, if that's okay, Jane. Green. Okay, right. This time I'm going to leave the phone here so the lovely Luke can actually. Yeah. So the lovely Luke you can actually see him working as well, and he'll be able to speak to you when the lovely Lynn is actually on as well. So here is the lovely Luke.
Right. Okay. We have the crystal ball Ramesses. Okay, so if you would like a reading with Ramesses, please put your name up now. Hi, Linda on TikTok. Right. Okay. Let's see where Crouching Bull goes. Right.
Let's get baby blue out for a reason.
There he is. And there's a stop on Elizabeth Ann Russell. Okay, Elizabeth Ann Russell, I'm coming to you because Crouching Bull has put his talking stick next to your name. Right. Gather one's thoughts together. One's feeling a bit peckish. Right. Okay, here we go. Right. Okay. As I look into the crystal, Elizabeth, straight away, I want to say that there is a person in spirit that is actually standing just about 3 feet away from where you're sat on your armchair. There's also 2 orbs that I can see floating around near your living room curtain. So straight away, I'm going to say, let's see who we can figure out who this one is. Right. Do we have someone? Oh, right, you are. Right, okay. There's someone straight there. Okay. Right. I have the energy of a lady coming through, and the first thing that strikes me about this lady is, although she's not a very tall lady, I'm going to say about 5'5", maybe 5'6", she is a very slim lady, okay? A very slim lady. And as she presents herself, she's got a dark colored coat that kind of goes down to, I want to say it's one of these sort of like 3/4 length ladies' coats, okay? She's got a lovely hair. It's dark hair, sort of darky brown hair, But it does look to me as though it's a salon hairdo. Okay. So that I don't think this is one that you would do sat in your bedroom with your curlers out and your, well, I don't even think they had tongs in them days type thing. Now I'm looking at this lady and I'm thinking, okay, I'm looking at someone I would like to say who's very late 50s or early 60s by the manner that she looks. Okay. She does tend to, what I want to say is sort of look after herself, her appearance, that is. But as I look at her, I'm feeling that there is a chest related issue, because I do feel, I'm going to say it's like a tightness or a heaviness that sits on the chest. Okay. And as she comes forward, I'm very, very aware that there is a gentleman that stands behind her. Oh, that's how you have to say that a bit louder. Right. The gentleman that stands behind her, I'm hearing him shout, Jack. I'm hearing him shout, Jack. Okay. And it's very much a case of he and the lady that stands with me, there is a bond. Okay. A bond. What I want to call that is like a silvery cord that links them two together. They almost literally, they come as a couple. Okay. Now, as she comes forward, she comes with, I want to say, words of encouragement. Okay. Words of encouragement. Okay. Because she's saying, as we get older, all the aches and pains, they come on with a vengeance. By do I know it? Okay. Because she's saying that every time there was a flu bug, she got it. Every time she got, there was a common cold going around, she got it. Anytime there was something going around for free, she ended up with it. And she would give it to him, he would give it to her, she would give it to him again, and then it would make its way out the door. She said it was like playing rounders with this flu bug and this cold virus. For the benefit of Lynn, rounders is our version of baseball. Okay. But she comes forward and says that there were a number of occasions that she wanted to come close by to you. But she fell ill. She's saying she fell ill. I just didn't have the energy to go anywhere. And it was like, I was at the doctor's one minute, I was at the hospital the next minute, then I was back at the hospital again, and I was in, out more times than the hokey cokey. And in the end, I just didn't have the strength to travel anywhere. She's talking about, she said it finally got me in the end. I honestly didn't think that this would ever come anywhere near me, but how wrong I was. And quite frankly, I was probably more to blame for it than anyone else. Because she stands there, and there's one thing that's very noticeable is her jacket smells of cigarette smoke. Now I'm not seeing her like doing this at all, right? But she smells of cigarette smoke. So I do believe that she smoked herself, or she was persistently exposed to cigarette smoke. And she said it got me in the end. That's it. Hands up, it got me in the end. Yeah. Okay. Now, when the diagnosis was made, okay, the one thing that had to be said is when she got diagnosed with this cancerous condition, it was already too late to do anything. Okay, it wasn't a case of, oh, right, let's try this, let's try the next thing, let's do surgery. Unfortunately, it was already too late when it was found out. Okay. I'm very much aware also from her that as she sits there quite comfortably, I mean, she hasn't stopped talking the whole time she sat there. Like, so I'm like having to listen with one ear and then talk at the same time. But one thing that's very noticeable about it is she has got an absolute heart of gold. Okay. She's got a heart of gold. She says, I had 3 pride and joys in my life. Okay. And I'm glad I was around long enough to see the girls grow up and begin their own lives. We thought we had more time. As a couple, we thought we had loads more time. But it was at that period in the family life where it was one after another, after another, after another. The girls couldn't understand what was going wrong because one person would go, then another would go, then another would go, and then another would go. It was like they were being taken out like dolls out of a drawer, pulled out one at a time. And it all started, or all appeared to start, with Mary. And from Mary, it just roller coasted. And we all thought we had more time to go, but it was just the way it was. But we've all met up. We're all comfortable as a family up here, and we're all at peace. But we do look down and see what's going on, and yeah, we have our concerns because you seem to be just having one thing after another after another. You need to look after yourself more and don't just settle for being palmed off by any old doctor. If you're not happy with the way they're being treated, you know you can go somewhere else. You don't have to stick with the one you have. Don't settle for second best. I left it too late for me. I should have went long ago, but oh, you know me. I couldn't be bothered with doctors. Well, I regretted and paid the price for that in the end. Don't let it happen to you. No. Okay, right. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. She's making her way over to Tonka now, but she's saying, look after yourself. Don't settle for second best. Right. Okay. Yeah, she's gone over to Tonka now. Right, so I'm going to say thank you very much. God bless you. Do take her love with you. She's looking really young now, I'll say. She's looking really young now. Right, okay. Have you got anyone, little Miss Mischief?
Well, I was noticing Dawn's name. So, Dawn Marie Thomas, do you have a question that you want to get answered by the Pinnacle, or not the Pinnacle, Pendulum? I'm so sorry. My brain is on wire. I just heard my car alarm going off, so I had to get one of the boys to check on it. But okay, you'd like a card. Let me see what I've got. Which one Spirit wants me to pull for you? Okay. Okay, I'm going to pull out a different deck completely because Spirit is telling me to go for this one. Okay, and let's see what we have for Dawn. Well, there's one. We got any more? Let's just make sure. And one more time through. Okay, so we have this one. Oh, Dawn. I like this card. This card is, well, I can get the rest of them back in here. Out of the way. This one is worth the wait. Okay. Now, these are Heidi Corona's real life oracle deck. And I do read them a little bit different than the way Heidi reads them. Worth the wait. Anything we do that is really significant takes time. We have to put a lot of effort into it. Sometimes more effort than others. Sometimes things flow easily, but there's still a lot of work that's put in. And you get out what you put in, as you know. You usually get back more than what you put in, but the more you put in, the more you get back. And it doesn't happen overnight. It is worth the wait. The longer you invest, if you invest money, the longer you leave it in. It may go up and down and up and down, but the longer you leave it in, the better chance you have of making more money off of it. The more careful you are and the more attention you give to making a meal, it's worth the wait because you've put all that extra love, all that detail into it. You didn't just slap it together, throw it in a pot, and say, "Here, everybody eat." When we are having relationships with people, we take our time. And why do we take our time? So that we can get to know them, so that we can find out more about who they are and how we connect. And so they can find out about who we are, what our likes and dislikes are. So it is worth that time. It is worth that effort. It is worth the wait. It's meaningful. It has priority. It has depth. I'm hearing the word depth. So whatever we do that we truly treasure is worth the wait. When you are a kid and December 1st is here, you can't wait for December 24th. Especially, the kids that celebrate Christmas. I know there's lots of other holidays as well, but by going from, standard Christmas, kids can't wait. Kids can't wait. If it's their birthday month and their birthday's on the 29th of the month and it's the first of the month for their birthday, they can't wait to get to that gift. Okay. But if you give it to them on the 2nd, then they don't have anything to enjoy or to look forward to on their birthday because they've already had it. So making things worth the wait, not rushing into anything. That is what this card is telling me for you, Dawn. It's also about sticking with things. Okay, like I said, putting those details into that meal. Yeah, sure, you could go home, you could throw a frozen pizza in the oven, you can throw a TV dinner in the microwave, you can make a sandwich. It's all food. But if you take the time and you sear the steak or you prep, instead of just making a regular baked potato, you prep it and you put the cheese and the bacon and all the little toppings, and then you put it back in the oven, you twice bake it. You make that cake. You don't just buy one at the grocery store, you actually put the effort in and you make the cake from scratch. It tastes so much better. It is anticipated by everybody that is in the house. Anybody that can smell it, even say it's outside, you're barbecuing or something, they can smell it outside, makes the neighbor's mouths water. It is worth the wait. It is worth all of that you put into it. But if you walk in and you set your stuff down and you look at the steaks and you look at the potatoes and you look at everything that you've got to do, and you're like, it's like going to IKEA and getting a piece of furniture and you look at it and you say, oh, I can't do this, there's too many there's 35 pages of instructions, I just can't do this, I can't do this. Well, then you're never going to know how it would turn out. You're never going to know what that finished piece looks like, what that finished dinner tastes like, what that relationship could be. Okay? So, what I'm feeling with this for you is just a reminder to stick it through. You know, like I said, you invest and you see it fluctuate and you want to pull it out because, oh no, you know, that stock is dropping. Give it time. Give it time. Don't pull it out and move it around because then you never really make any money. You have to let it sit for the long haul. You have to see it through to the end. When you're ready to give up, when you're ready to throw in the towel because, oh, it's just too hard. It's not. It's worth the wait. It's worth the wait. So the things that are going on with you right now that make you want to throw your hands in the air and say, this is never going to work. Drop that. Drop that never. Drop that word from your vocabulary completely. This will happen in divine time. This will be worth the wait. I just have to stick with it. And that is what Spirit wants me to let you know, is that you just need to stick with it. Okay? You're doing what you need to do. You will see the beauty and the reward and the joy of everything that you have put into it coming back. And like I said, I'm not being shown if it is specifically a relationship or a project that you've got going on or a goal that you are trying to get to. For all I know, it could be a big piece of IKEA furniture that you are trying to put together and you can't figure out the instructions because there's no words, there's just pictures, you know. But take a step back. If you have to, take it apart and restart it because it will be worth the wait. The reminder is to expect miracles. Okay? Expect miracles. I tell everybody all the time, you can never get a yes if you don't ask the questions. The answer will always be no. So don't be afraid to ask the questions. Don't be afraid to make the moves, to take the risk, and to stick with it. And like I said, if it's not going right and it just doesn't feel right, take a step back. Start it again because it will be worth the wait. That is my message for you. And I'm going to pass you guys over to Luke. And Dawn, I really hope that resonates with you. I hope I'm told by Spirit that you understand it and then you know what it's related to. So I am going to leave that in Spirit's hands and your hands. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. Luke, it's all yours.
Yeah, can you remind them it doesn't
Right.
matter if you've had a card
Well,
or anything?
I've got Paul ratting in my ears. Are you ready, Paul?
Not quite. Just say to them, doesn't matter if you've had a wax card or...
Right, Paul's saying it doesn't matter if you're a wax card, you can put yourself up for a read as many times as you want. Okay, there's no restrictions on the number of reads that you can have. Now, while I'm waiting on Paul, just a few reminders. Okay, if you want a wax card, please remember that it's only one of the readings tonight, that the only one that there is a small fee for, and that's purely for the bits and bobs it needs to make the wax art itself. So it's only for the commodities of making the wax picture. The readings are all free. Okay, there is donations available. If you wish to donate, feel free to do so. We are not compelling you to do anything of the sort, you know, because all the readings are free. And tonight will be a mishmash of all different disciplines. So, yeah, you're going to enjoy it. Right. Oh, bless you, Carla. That's very kind of you. Now, I'm going to introduce you to this crystal ball. This one is the two worlds together. So if I bring it up, you'll see why. You can see there are two crystal balls, one inside the other. Okay? So this is the two worlds together. So if I use on TikTok, there you can see that. There's two crystal balls, one inside the other. So this is called two worlds together. Okay, now, what am I going to do? Let's see. Tonka he's waving at me. Hello, way. Right. If you'd like to put your name up for a reading with the two balls together, and we'll see where Crouching Bull and his talking stick goes. I will show you what a talking stick is for those of you who cannot see it. Okay? So when I'm finished here, Paul comes and does his bit, right? I will come back in a few minutes afterwards and I will show you a talking stick so you know what it is that I see going down the list of names.
Yeah, also check on TikTok.
Right.
Wow.
Don't worry, if she's not on TikTok, it's not a problem. Right, so I feel drawn in the dark. Right, let's see. Put your names up, please, for a read. Let's see where it goes. Right. He's on the move. Finally, he's on the move. Right, where are you going? Where are you going? Okay. All right, he stopped on Carly Lou. There we have it. Talking stick landing straight across Carly Lou. Right, hope it wasn't that heavy. Right, Carly Lou. Let's see. Look into the top. What do we see? Right. Right, Carly, I am seeing, and this is really strange, but you know, you get shown all sorts of things in crystal balls. Right, I am seeing a set of false teeth, okay? And they are literally, if you imagine my fingers being the teeth on the jaws, and they're like that. I can't hear what they're saying, but they're going up and down like this. It's like those clockwork ones that you do this with, and you put them on a table and they go for a few seconds. Okay. Now, I'm seeing that. Now, that is just another pictorial simile that the spirit picks to say that there are words that need to be said. Okay. And, you know, there are various ways of showing there are words to be spoken. Sometimes it's a nice red glow that I see on someone's throat chakra. But this time they're showing me a set of these teeth that's going. So, Carly, spirit want you to say something. I don't know what it is they want you to say, but they want you to say something. Okay? Now, also, I can notice in here in the crystal ball that there is a few orbs floating around you, but the person in spirit that is standing behind you, okay, is giving it this with the finger. You are getting the finger job, okay, just like this, okay. Now, let's see who it is that's got the finger. Right, let's have a look. Do we have something for Carly? Didn't take too long, did it? Right, okay. Right, I've got the energy of a lady coming through here. Right, okay, thank you very much. Yes, yes. A very nice lady, okay, but I'm sorry I have to paraphrase everything this lady wants to say, because there are words, choice words they may be, but there are words she's using that I cannot possibly repeat on a live broadcast unless it was a one-to-one. Okay? And she's adamant that you need to open the mouth and you need to get these words out. Okay. Yes, dear. Yes. Yes, I'm telling you. You've been bottling these words up for quite some time. And she's saying that it's, no, I'm not going to say that. That she says, it's perhaps a good idea if you let them come out of your mouth at the correct moment and direct them at the correct people at the correct time. That was paraphrased. She says that you're not going to experience the freedom of release until you open your... Oh, I don't think so. Until you place yourself at the right point in order to express the words that you have. Again, that's paraphrased. She is talking about using a... Yeah, I'll substitute that for the word stick. A stick to poke you in the side to remind you that you need to release these words out. But it's for your own benefit and your own good. You cannot allow yourself to be anybody's doormat. And you cannot allow yourself to be treated like somebody's doormat. If you don't learn to stand up for yourself and tell these people the choice words to which their ears are so deserving, again, paraphrased, then I'm afraid that things will not change. Okay? Spirit will tell you when it's the right time. And that's not paraphrased, by the way. That was a rarity, wasn't it? But please don't let it lie too long. She's actually showing me her sharpening a stick, okay, using one of these big long knives that you cut down vegetation with in the jungle. So she's like that, sharpen it. It's like she's making one of these, what do you call them? Poji sticks or something along that, something like that, some fancy name like that. You know, the ones that used to use in the Vietnam War, where you stick them in the ground about 3 foot down in a hole, and you wait until you cover it with leaves, and then somebody stands and they go wee and flat, and they're impaled on these sticks. I know there's different names for them, but we used to call them poji sticks when we were kids. I think there's different names for them. But she's sharpening one of these sticks, and she's going to use that as an implement of torture in your sides of your ribs until you actually get the words out. Right? So she's making a load of punji sticks to poke you in the sides with until you get the words out. So if you do feel a sharp stab, you'll know it's her. Okay? And she'll do it in only the way that a grandmother could. Oh. With vigor. Right. All right. Well, yeah. Right. She's stormed off now, so I think she said her a bit. Oh, I'm not sure whether she's in a mood with you or she's just trying to get the point across. But let's just say that there was words there that would make your ears bleed. Right, so with that, I'm going to say thank you very much. Okay. And are you ready, Paul? Right, I'm going to hand over to Paul with his wax art. So I think he's around for a lovely treat here. So I will say thank you very much. And I will go and pick up a talking stick and let you all see what it looks like. Right, So until then, bye from me.
Right. Right, okay. Linda Hood, I know you're on TikTok. Hopefully you're still on TikTok. Hi, Cheryl. Linda, are you still about? If not, I'll have to wait until... I'll have to leave her for now, and I will message her afterwards. Right, Jane K. Rogers, please. Yeah, where I've done the wax cards, I now give them the reading from the wax cards. Which there and there. That's two I've done. Which are here, which you can see so many things in it. Hi, Debbie. It don't look like she's on either. See, this is what we need. We need people to stay and, you know, if they want the cards, they've got to wait around for the reading as well. I can't give people readings, you know, willy-nilly any day during, you know, so
Paul, Jane
yeah,
said she had to go.
yeah, I know, but
I just scrolled back and looked, and she said she was sorry she had to go.
yeah,
So
but she
she's not.
after she actually asked for the card after she said that.
She did.
Yeah.
Because I remembered seeing her name come up and saying goodbye to her.
I shall.
Let's see.
Yeah, but I'm going to move on then, and yeah, right. Names up if you want a wax card done.
I tagged Linda, so hopefully that'll help,
Mm.
and she might be able to come back.
Well, she was on TikTok.
I tagged her in Facebook.
Yeah, okay. So, Anne-Marie, the 3 colours, please. Cheryl, I can do it's only if you're going to purchase the cards. I have people to name up. I will do one. Yeah, people have, Debbie. So if you still want a card, Cheryl, give us the 3 colours, and Anne-Marie. Thank you, Tanya. I'm sure I saw Rachel Elizabeth Eyre one earlier. Can't. So purple, pink, yellow. Am I? Sorry, I'm being nosy. What news? Okay, good luck. Okay, what 3 colours then, Anne-Marie? Hi, SGBX. Hi, Shah. Cool. All right. Sorry, mod admins. I'm terrible at making posts up colour. Your sister said she's covering it, Anne-Marie. So, Debbie, are you wanting cards? Yeah, I know, but small. Yep, so people on TikTok, if you're on, then I am doing wax cards, Encaustic wax. So, yeah. Pink, purple, blue. Debbie, was that you wanting cards? Because I'm a bit confused with what said. Sorry, mod admin. I'm terrible at making posts. Oh, right, okay. No, it's because what you put, it sounded like. Right, over to you, big little sis. And you better be getting those gherkins ready.
Got a whole jar full.
Yep.
Let's see. Okay, I'm going to see who I am drawn to. So if you guys could put your names up, let me know if you would rather have a yes/no question pendulum reading or a card reading, or if you just have a number that keeps showing up in your life and you'd like to know what the angel number for it is.
Angel, congratulations. You win a spot prize. Well done. Okay. Right, now I'm leaving it with the lovely Lin to actually do some more lovely readings.
Okay,
Wow.
Angel, I'll get you. Oh, there's Jeremiah. Hi, Jeremiah. I'm going to get Angel real quick here since she did just get that spot prize. I was told to grab her a card. Ooh. Oh, Angel, a new start is coming. A new start is coming. We just had that beautiful full moon eclipse. So that's, like cleaning the slate and starting us good. This is a new moon. New moon is coming up in about 14 days or so. Well, 13 days.
I'm going over to do the wax cards now, so no one's going to be here for a moment.
That's all right.
Hi, Jeremiah. I'm on TikTok as well.
Hopefully I've got it. I don't have any little buttons for controllers or anything, but hopefully we won't have any major glitches. Okay, so Angel, you have a new start coming. You have a new beginning. You have a little bit of healing coming in. This also represents communication. So this means be very clear on what you want. Be very clear on what you hope to achieve. You have spirit energy coming in. That's the purple. You have all those little wonderful little white dots that look like stars. What those actually are, I call that like unicorn magic. That is mutable. You turn it to the color that you need it to be. If you need to ground yourself, you make it red. If you need to spark that creative energy, you turn it orange. If you need to boost your self confidence, or have a little bit of nurturing energy to pass on to someone else, you turn it yellow. You accept all this little pink over here on the side. That is unconditional love. That is your heart chakra singing out. That is you sending love to others and allowing yourself to receive love. Okay. You have that beautiful purple and indigo. That is that third eye chakra and the crown chakra. Those are the ones that are helping you to think logically, see things and visualize them in your mind, and know that spirit is going to guide you along the way. Okay? So you have this beautiful full moon or new moon. New moon is that empty room. New moon is that one. Okay? It is like the number one. It's that first step. It is that first step that you're going to take into your new endeavors. And you have this beautiful empty space with this little light right here shining. That's like the opening of the door so that you can carry all of those wonderful things in. You stockpile everything you need to make your next endeavor your best endeavor. Okay. So this is your new path. This is your empty room. If you look at it as if you were starting a restaurant, what do you need to put in there? You need tables, you need a cash register, you need wait staff, you need plates and silverware, and all those little bitty teeny tiny things that we don't think about when we say, "Ooh, I want to open a restaurant. I know a few recipes." Yeah, that's great. Do you know how to balance food costs? Do you know how many tables you're going to need? How many chairs you're going to need? How many servers are you going to need? How many items are going to be on your menu? You've got to do all of that extra work. And this gives you plenty of room in this nice little empty space to fill it up with all those things, all those steps, all those accessories, all those tools that you need to make the most out of what you hope to achieve. Okay. You don't start writing a book without an idea. And even when you do that, okay, you got a computer, but you've got to have a program to put your book into. You got to know how you're going to format it. You're going to need to know what voice is it going to be in. If you are starting um, an animal rescue, you've got to have a vet, and you've got to have, or a connection to a vet. You got to have a building. You got to have kennels. You got to have food and water and dishes and leashes and collars and so many things that you have to take step by step. And you need somewhere to put them while you continue to work to get everything in place. Okay? This is the empty room. This is your storage room for everything that is coming. Okay? This is the storage room where you put all those little bitty pieces. Think of it like a hope chest. Back in the old days of dowries and things like that, women would put things that they would need in their married life or in their future in their hope chest. They had table settings, and they had linens, and they had special dress, or certain hats and things that they would need, and things that they would need for homes like candles and lanterns and hand-me-downs that were from, 2 or 3 generations back. And they kept those things in their hope chest for their future, because this is what they hoped for in the future. This is your hope chest. This is where you put all those things together. And while it may not be an actual room that you have, you just take a piece of paper and make it your room. If you want to be very literal, take a sheet of copy paper, printer paper, draw you a circle, and write down everything that you have towards what you're working on. And everything that you need towards what you're working on, you put that on the outside. And as you get it, you move that word to the inside. And when you see that you've got everything together and you've got it all sorted out and you've got your little plan laid out, then you're ready to begin. And you can begin halfway through it. You don't have to wait till it's all full. You can start and say, okay, well, I still need to get this, and I still need to get this. And if you have to, get it one item at a time. It may take longer, but like I said in a previous reading, anything worth doing is worth the wait. You do it thoroughly, you do it completely, and you do it right the first time. That way you don't have to run back and forth and try to redo it. But even if it doesn't turn out quite right the first time, you have the opportunity to redo it. But you have a new start coming. And this is the new moon. Like I said, new moon is only 13 days away right now. So it could very well go very quickly. But I'm actually seeing this as like in April. Okay. And while actually we're going to have the new moon at the very end of this month. So you'll get another new moon by the end of April. So look towards April to start actually seeing things present themselves to you. Okay, Angel? That is your reading. And I do see that Luke is back. So I am going to turn this over to Luke now. And thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope that resonates with you. I hope that that comes through real clear for you. Luke?
Right, thank you very much, little Miss Mischief. That was very nice of you. Well,
Yeah, we're doing really well.
I'm going to have a break from Crystal Reads now, and I'm going to introduce to you the new
It's all
way of doing Rune reads. Okay, this is a little bit different because this is a Rune read using cards. Okay, it's the same as using the stones. Tend to do this on the TV show because it makes life a lot easier. And each one of them obviously have the individual symbols, as you can see, a selection there that would be printed on the stones. So if you would like a Rune read, please put your name up now. Hi, Jeremiah. So, names up, please, for a Rune card read.
So we're doing everything
right
tonight,
so
and it's down to the people that actually choose it, and that's what we do. And like, I'm actually going to be doing
Cheryl Algie or Algie, however your name is pronounced. I will come to you with the Rune read as promised. Okay, this is a talking stick. Okay, so this is a Native American talking stick, right? And this is what I see going down the list of the names, and the pointy bit at the end that you can see on the camera. Okay, this bit here, this is the part that points to the name of the individual that spirit wished to message, talk to with a message. So this is what I see going up and down the screen to pick the names. Okay, so this one I actually display on my wall at home, but Crouching Bull uses his one. This is basically Lakota feathers. But Crouching Bull uses his version, and going up and down the side of the screen so I know who to go to. Right, so as promised, a talking stick.
Amazing.
Right. Cheryl,
Okay,
right, here we
Lots
go.
of
So this is going to be a 3-card read. So it's 1, 2, 3, and each of the cards has a representative of what would be on the rune stone. Now these are based on Viking rune stones, which I work with all the time. Okay, so you can see the first one. This is your first rune. Okay, and what that is a soul willow. Right, and what this represents, and it's a bit like an S shape, you know, sort of diagram. And what this basically talks about is success, achievable goals, and honor. Okay, and life force and health, and it's talking about a time when power will be available to you for positive change in your life. Okay, so what this is saying, Cheryl, is that spirit are looking ahead as far as where you are going. And it's like they are providing you with a fresh set of green grass beneath your feet, because you're coming to the end of a cycle in your life. Now, life is full of different cycles. Some are good, some are mediocre, some can be pretty awful, okay? And we all go through practically the same. When there are awful cycles, they are looking at times when we are actually learning one of the lessons that we've been sent back down for. And some of those lessons can be pretty tough, okay? But you are always provided with the tools to see it through to the end, okay? So what they are saying to you is they are going to provide you with the necessary tools to get through the new cycle that's beginning, and that you need to be aware of your long-term goal. That is like your prize at the very end, okay? And I always say, people, keep your eyes on the prize, because you know it's worth it, what you're going through, okay? Remain very positive, okay? It is important to remember your positive mantras. Now, these are things I say to people when they get up in the morning and you look in the mirror. It can be after you've had your shave or after you put your makeup on, whatever you feel comfortable with, but look at yourself in the mirror and tell yourself positive things. Like, for example, look in the mirror at yourself and say, I am a successful man or woman. I am worthy of promotion. I am going to pass this exam. I am going to go on this holiday. Whatever it is, that goal that you've set yourself for that period of time, take it, own it, command it to be yours, okay? And that is setting positive energy out there. That will make real good changes in your life, okay? Because what you're looking for in this new cycle is to claim a victory. Now, it could be a victory over a period of hardship, financially, hardship with your health, or just hardship because it's just one of those tough few months where nothing seems to be going right. But you need to keep your eyes on the prize, and they're providing you the energy and the strength and the tools to get there. Okay. The next one we're looking at here is this shape here. It's called the Kenza, right? And what this is talking about is revelations and knowledge and creativity. Okay. So what they want you to do here, and what they're talking about now, is the vision. Okay, what is your vision? What is it you're trying to achieve here and now? Okay, the here and now. Is it, for example, to own a new car, to buy that new house, to get that new job, to have that holiday that you haven't had for 5 years? Okay, and they're talking about knowing how to be creative to make these things come about. And it's about using the vision. Okay. Now, vision is
Now,
a tool that we use a lot. Okay.
Scotland.
And that is about seeing these things in your mind's eye. That's the third eye that sits about here. Visualize these dreams, these things you want to achieve. Okay. And see yourself partaking of those goals. Okay.
Yeah, we're from Scotland.
Allow that fire to kindle in your soul that powers you forward. Okay. It's about harnessing the power to make that transformation from where you are now to where that vision you set yourself is. Okay. Ahead of you.
So,
See it
if you
here.
just join
Own it.
us
Command it.
and
If
do
it's a house, see
cards
yourself
there.
with the keys in your hand and walk through that
just
front
back
door. If
up.
it's a car, see yourself with your bum in the seat and your hands in the steering wheel.
And I
Right?
do readings
Visualization
for
is
them
a
as well.
powerful tool, and I want you to see the prize. Own it, harness it,
This won't
take it,
actually show
experience it. Okay? And the next one
purple, blue.
looks like a bee, doesn't it? And it's called the Berkana. Okay? And all of these cards that you've pulled out
Yeah,
here,
this is,
Cheryl, are all
what
about grasping the goal. Because this particular card here is about birth and general fertility. Okay? Now, it's not talking about, Cheryl, that you're going to fall pregnant and give birth to a new child. That is not what it's talking about. These are talking about giving birth to new goals, visions,
Put
dreams,
the names on the back
and owning
so
them.
we know that.
And that's what all three of these
Like
cards
this
here
deck
are
card.
saying to you. Okay?
Because
About
these are-
owning your
it's
dreams,
like when
visualizing your
someone to
dreams,
do what
visualize
they
the success of achieving your
um,
dreams, driving
I'm
yourself
choosing to
forward
them.
with the new
That is
energy
why
onto
I
this new
actually,
fertile ground. This is a brand
do-
new start for you, a brand new opportunity to
Yeah,
grasp
these are
at your
the them,
dreams. And
and
these
only
are
them
these cards
I would
are all
never
saying the same
go
thing.
and give someone else
See it, own it,
a card.
live it. Okay?
So,
So this is what they're saying to you, Cheryl. See your dreams. Own your dreams. Live your dreams.
yeah,
Grasp those,
Like this
grasp up at those
Look at that.
dreams, like reach up to the stars and grasp your dreams every single day. And tell yourself each and every day in that mirror, in that bathroom, I own my dream. I'm living my dream. I'm grasping my dream.
and this is
I
how
am
it's
worthy
done,
of my
you know.
dream. Positive energy
Unfortunately, I have
out
to
into
charge
the
people.
universe.
So when
That's
they
like sowing the
would
seeds.
tell them,
Okay?
only put your names up.
That
if
biblical
you're
verse about sowing, casting your bread upon the water. Well, it's sowing your seeds
So
onto the
that's
fertile
it.
ground, which is the
Yeah,
universe,
you just
and
can't
awaiting the harvest of the dream
do that.
in the metaphysical form, i.e., sitting in that car front seat, opening the door of your new house with your new keys. Okay? Setting foot on that fancy island that you're having that holiday you haven't had for 5 years.
So yeah,
Okay.
I'm totally loving this and enjoying
That's the
doing
mantra.
I used to do it
That is how you reach your goal.
2-3 times a week.
Spirit
now
are
it's
providing you with
maybe
all the
once a
tools
month.
you need.
maybe twice.
All
Or
they
if we
ask for
do the
you is to
private read,
reach out
we
and take
actually
them.
do.
And I wish you
in with
every
them.
success, Cheryl, in reaching your dreams. Because all three of these runes are telling you that's all you need to do. And I commend them to you. Bless you.
Right, I'm ready.
Right. Oh, that's a taster of the rune cards taking the place of the rune stones. So thank you, Cheryl, for being the very first one that I've done a live reading with using these cards. That was an absolute pleasure. And I wish you every success in living
Now I'm
your
gonna bring
dreams.
you back over with us.
Bless you. Right, I'm now going to hand you over to the lovely Paul, who has a armful of fabulous wax cards to read for you. Right,
So
I'll
I'm
see you
going to be
again.
Doing
See you again soon.
the wax
Bye now.
cards. So yeah, I've just got to put you back on the stool. So there. So now I can speak up a bit and actually give these cards. Anne-Marie, are you still here? Because I know she did say she had to go. So Anne-Marie. Hi Dawn, sorry I haven't said hello to you today, my lovely. How are you? Right, so now this is where I get to read the cards. As you see, I'm talking on TikTok as well, so we're both there. Right, here, Anne-Marie, and I showed you as well. There's a lot of spirit around you at the moment, and there is a lot of healing of the mind, body, and soul. It's all coming around you, and they're saying that the healing is needed. You've got so much going on in your mind, and you just don't know what to do. You don't know what to do for the best, but they're saying spirit will guide you to what is best for you. All you've got to do is ask them and say, please guide me, please help me, because things have been really getting on top of you, and we're near to breaking point. They're saying, but things are starting to look up. The love is actually coming in around you, and spirit are all around you at the moment, because things have just been going, up and down, and you do not know what to say or who to say it to, because you just don't know who to trust anymore or who to believe. But I know there is a female actually standing by, turning around saying, you do know who to trust and who to talk to. So don't say that. There's a child here as well that's actually, and I do feel this is one of your children that passed. And I do feel he's close by. And lady here, she's with him, and she's actually going and letting you know that she is about. But you've got to start realizing there are people that do care for you, and there are people that do love you. You can't just go around thinking no one cares, no one loves you, because they do. And you've got plenty of love from spirit and also down here. And now is the time for you, the healing, to actually start getting around you now and giving all the love and support. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Thank you, Anne-Marie. Now, Cheryl Algie. Hey, Jeremiah is on TikTok. Well, hey. How is... Oh, bless you, Jeremiah. Right, Cheryl. Right, here is first. Yes. Right. Here. There's a lot of things going on around you, and one thing that does come quite close is grounding. You need to ground yourself more, because things have just been... It's been feeling like you've been floating, and you see these people all around you at the moment. They are trying to help you and to keep you down and grounded. And there are people that are trying to help you. And they're saying you've got to start taking the help and let them help you, because you can't just go through things without any help. Life is hard enough doing things on your own. I can put my hands up, and I know the lovely Lin can put her hands up as well. Life is difficult, but things can get easier if you just give the love to spirit and talk to them, because they're just waiting for you to actually speak to them, because they know. Hi Cheryl, how are you, my lovely? They know that you are wanting help, and they are just waiting for you to actually give them. And then, like the second card here, look, The grounding is still here, but spirit and the love is all coming more brighter for you. And things are actually going to be starting to look up for you as well. And there is a lady that's drawing quite close as well. And I feel she's grandmother. So I do feel that she's actually coming close around you, because she's saying there's a lot of things that have been unsaid and things that do need to be said. You need to let it out and speak your truths, because otherwise it's just going to go backwards and you're not going to be able to get anywhere. And I'm going to turn these cards, because you do see things differently as well. That there's a lady here in the pink, and she's actually bringing out the love energy for you. And there's what looked like a cowboy here. So I feel this is a youngster that's in spirit, who's got an actual cowboy hat on. And round again. See, there's just so much, but the most important thing is grounding. You do need to start grounding yourself and keeping well with yourself, because if you don't ask for the help, spirit don't know, but they want to help you, and they want to give you the love and support. Gentleman, a child, you've got a few children here that's in spirit. And if you look here, there's a lady here putting her hand up as if to say, right, now talk to us. It's now time for you to talk to us. We're here. We can listen to everything that you want us to say. We've got all the time in the world, and you can tell us, because we don't sleep. We actually watch 24/7. So yes, keep the love, keep the support. And I'm going to leave that love with you and say, bless you. Thank you. So how is the lovely Cheryl Francis right now? Lovely Lynn. And if you could put your names up if you want any more wax cards, please.
There we go.
Yeah. Because if they do, they could just put the colours and I can actually do it that way.
Yeah, so if anyone is interested in having a wax card reading, there is a small charge for the cover postage and the supplies, but they are beautiful, and every time you look at them, you see a little bit something different. They are one of the few things that after Paul does them and he gives you a reading, when you get it home, you can look at it, and 6 months down the road, you can pull it out and see it and read it completely differently, because it feels like it never stops changing. It continues to evolve. It's a beautiful art form, and well worth a little bit of cost that it entails.
Yeah. Joanne, you want another one, but a small one?
And please remember to put if you want small, medium, or large, and then your card colors. Jeremiah would like a medium one, blue, red, and green. And Joanne says small, pink, yellow, and blue.
Yeah, I was just asking her because she's already had a large one done. So I didn't know whether she actually wanted a small one as well. That's why I was questioning it. I've already done your large ones, Joanne.
I was going to say she said large.
Mm.
Let me go back here real quick.
Yeah, I'm a bit confused here. Sorry about this, Lynn. Sorry about this.
That's okay. Yeah,
Joanne,
first one you did, or second one you did.
Yeah. Joanne, I've done your cards, and now you want another two. You want another two? I'll do you more large ones if you want another two large ones, but I'm just a bit confused, that was all. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over and start doing one, and yes, two small, please. Okay, right. Okay, well, I'm going to mute you now. Mute us.
Okay. And you got Jeremiah's as well, correct? Okay. So if you guys would like to have a pendulum reading, if you have a question that you have a yes or no question that you need an answer to or would like to get some information on, if there is a need for expansion on it, I will pull a card to go with it. But if you have a yes or no question or anything that you'd like to ask the pendulum, please let me know. And put your names up for a reading and let me know if you'd rather have the card or the pendulum. Thank you. And Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, I'm going to pull you a card, and Jeremiah, I have somebody laughing in my ear for you. Um, they're not really giving me a message. They're just giving me a hug and that very distinctive laughter and that big bright smile or that little mischievous glint in his eye. Um, and he's letting me know he's around. And he said for me to pull you a card. So if that is okay with you, I will do that after I do Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you have canary spirit. This is an animal spirit. And canary is, he's very regal. See, he's got his crown on, okay, or her crown on. This is a 12 card. 12 breaks down to 3. 3 is about working with others, more than one person towards a common goal. You usually, like where 2 is a direct partnership, somebody you really trust. You trust them with your life. They've got your back. You know they're always going to be there for you. 3 is about having to let people in that you don't necessarily know. That's okay, Jeremiah. I'll explain again in just a second if you can hang out on Facebook for me. Elizabeth, the 3 represents letting people in. Okay, working with them. They may not be people that they may not be your first go-tos, but they're the people that you need. Okay. If you have a leaky faucet, you might say, "Oh, I can take care of this myself." And you go to fix the faucet and the wrench breaks off the end of the faucet. And then you've got a big bunch of water spraying. So you have to call a plumber. And you have to go through either the phone book or the internet, the Google, and find somebody. And you have to trust your instincts because all you have is names on a page. You know, you can go in and you can look them up and you can look for the Better Business Report. But in the meantime, you've got all this water pouring. So you call your friends and you say, who would you recommend? I need them right now. I need somebody that can get here today. And then you look through, whatever app or phone book or whatever you have, and you look for somebody that's in your area that you know can get to you and does emergency calls. And then you have to trust them to come in and do the work at hopefully a reasonable rate. But you have to put your trust in them. You have to let them in the house or they cannot fix what is broken that you couldn't do on your own, because now it's over your head and you have to have extra people. And just in case he doesn't get there quick enough and you couldn't get the water turned off, or maybe it gets all over the floor, or now you got to have a new sink, faucet and stuff. Maybe this guy just does plumbing, but he doesn't do new fixtures, or you say, well, you know what, the sink's broke, let me get a whole new countertop. Then you might need somebody to come in and do more work, more remodel. So it's about working with other people, usually 2 to 3 to 4, um, and having them come in and having to let them do what they're good at. Okay. You stay the one in charge because you're the one that knows what you want. Okay. But you have to let these other people come in. You have to let them participate. The canary is letting you know, sing your own song. Make sure that you are the one with the crown. You are the one in charge. You are the royalty here. You are the one that dictates to the other person because it's your job. It's your project. It's your wish. It's what you're hoping to have. And you have to sing out. You have to communicate beautifully, just like the canary communicates. Okay. The canary is one of those birds that can actually mimic other sounds and can mimic human speech. So, listen, speak as clearly as you can so there are no misunderstandings. You explain exactly what you want and don't be afraid to let others in. That is that card for you. And Jeremiah, really quickly, I am going to pull you, I think I'm going to pull you Talking to Heaven card because that's the one I keep getting my eyes drawn to. And let's see what we've got for you. And he's saying something about bees. I don't know why he's telling me about bees. I think he's telling me you've been a busy bee. So he wants you to know that he feels healthy and happy. He is absolutely giggling in my ear. That he just kind of like came up behind me and put his head on my shoulder like he used to do and give me a hug from behind. And he's saying, he's got that smile that just lights his eyes up like he is up to something. He is up to something big and he is just giggling with it. It says, I feel happy and I feel healthy. And I will pull you from the book exactly what that has to do. But I just know that he keeps saying, so I don't know if that means he's been buzzing around and letting you know he's around, or if he is just buzzing around today, or if he's saying that you have been a busy little bee. And I think he's saying you've been a busy little bee. At least that's what it feels like. Says, I can do amazing things that I never dreamed were possible. And it feels like I'm doing them in a physical body, but I am so much lighter, freer, and more flexible. I can do acrobatics if I want. I can jump. I can fly. I can jump as high as a mountain. I can move instantly between locations. It is absolutely magical here. Main thing that I want to emphasize to you, though, is all the aches and the pains and the suffering went away with my physical body. I can breathe. I can see. I can walk like a healthy person. All the limitations of my physical body are gone, and I am enjoying my spiritual body. I also see how I could have taken much better care of myself physically and enjoyed better health. And I hope that you'll take this to heart too, because after all, we only get one physical body per lifetime, and it is built to last a lifetime if we take care of it. Now, I know him, I know you. And I know that he wants you to take care of yourself. And that's what he's trying to say right now, from what I can tell, is that he wants you to know that all of those bruises and all of the things that weighed him down and made him feel so yucky, that's all gone. But he sees that you are not doing your best. And he doesn't want you there right now. He wants you to live and to have joy and to take care of your damn self is what he's saying. And yes, I'm sorry, everybody. That is a big old 18 and over word, but that's what he's saying. And he's saying a lot more, but I can't repeat it on here. But I can hear it. And he misses you. He knows you miss him. He is always with you. He is always with you. Even when he's bugging me in my ear, he is always with you. Because he can be in two places at once now, he says. And something about something got knocked over. Something got knocked over off the counter, I think he said. I don't know what it is, but I think he did it just to get your attention. Because he's talking about something that got knocked over. So hopefully you understand that, Jeremiah. Know that I'm always here for you, honey. And know that he loves you. And I love you. And thank you for letting me bring that through, because he was absolutely going to break my eardrum if I didn't. I missed that laugh. The Swiffer. Is he telling you to clean up your act? Says, I think that's what he's trying to tell you. The house needs cleaning, and you're not up at 2 a.m. cleaning the house. And he can only do so much. So just know he's with you. And as always, we are always here for you, honey. Okay? And pick up the Swiffer. Eat better. Okay. He has a question about whether or not it's actually clean. He said, you're clean or his clean. But I'll leave that for you two to argue out, because I know he's going to be very mischievous over the next few days, because I can hear it turning like little cogs in the clock. So have a wonderful evening, hon. Okay. And don't forget to call. And Luke, back to you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I'm going to introduce a unusual set of tarot cards. Now, I don't profess to be a big tarot reader, but I have a single set of tarot cards that I work with very, very closely. And these are Native American Indian tarot cards. Okay. And that is just how one of them looks. I'll show you another one. There you go. Okay, I use these cards when I'm doing my TV show. So I'm going to do a reading for someone that using these Native American tarot cards. So what I need is
A victim.
Paul said a victim. I would say someone who would like me to do them a Native American tarot card read. And we'll do a...
Luke, I hate to interrupt, but there appears to be a scammer on. I don't know if Paul can take care of that or not.
This one here. I think that may well be an advert.
Yeah, you get an advert.
We do get adverts on these. Yeah, that's an advert. Yeah, that's what that is.
Okay, I haven't ever seen an advert pop up. I was worried it was a scammer. Sorry to interrupt.
No worries, no worries. They are. You know, that you can't really remove them. That's the problem. Because they don't have the 3 dots that you can block for.
Yeah,
That's why
so
you need
you
it.
just kind of ignore them. So ignore that one.
Yeah, just ignore it. They're probably selling you rubbish anyway. I've got enough rubbish in my house. I don't need to buy any more. Okay. Who would like?
If you don't mind, we'll remind them really, really quick while you're pulling somebody. We don't message us unless we tell you we're going to message you after the show for a specific reason. Like Paul will message people about the wax art after the show. You guys can friend request us if you like, but please, if you do that, send us a message during the show and say, I'm going to send you a friend request, or, you know, contact us somehow and let us know that you're going to send that friend request, because we don't want to get scammers either. You know, and we don't want you guys to get scammers. So know that unless we specifically tell you, you know, A, B, or C, I'm going to contact you after the show. Know that if you get a message that says, hey, this is, you know, Double Trouble, or this is Miss Mischief, or this is Lin, and I've got a really good reading coming from you, can you send me your left hand print and friend request me right now? That's not us. We're not going to do that. Sorry to interrupt again, Luke, but I'm with my.
No worries. Because one thing you need to remember is when Paul and I message you after a show, because we're saying we're going to message you after a show, it will always be a video call so that you can see in the video that it's us as opposed to a scammer. Right. Tanya Rideout, the talking stick has landed on your name. Right. So, here we go, Tanya. Right, card number 1 is the Lovers. Okay. Okay, there you go. Now, what does that mean? Well, what that is talking about is your relationships. Okay. And what we're looking at here is we are seeing that there is harmony and tranquility in your relationship, you know, with your lover, as it states in the card. You have an eye of utter devotion, as you can see in the card here, right? You look at that lady in the card, the way she is looking at her lover, okay, who just happens to be playing a nice little tune on his flute. That is the eyes of devotion. It is a peaceful and tranquil incident that's being shown here, and that is reflective of the relationship that you have with your other half. Okay. The middle card that I'm going to look at here is depictive of your family as a whole situation within your household. Okay. And there it is, and it is saying happy family. This is your present goal. Okay, this is your present goal. There are ups and there are downs in every family setting. However you may wish to portray it to the outside world, there's always ups, there's always downs. But what it is saying in here is that your ultimate goal at this present time is to have the happy family, the happy, peaceful, loving, kind, and bound together with the unconditional love. Okay, that is your goal at this moment. Okay, and we move on to card number 3, right? And here we have the Maiden of Shields. Now you see the maiden, you see a shield, and you see a stag in the background. Okay, now what this is saying is Spirit are saying to you here, in order for you to have this happy family situation,
And these things are
in your
connected
present.
quite closely.
They are very knowledgeable
There are
and
things
understanding
really
that in order for you to achieve that,
right here.
that you
That's
need
right.
the strength
And this is spirit
and
coming
you
around
need
and helping you.
protection.
Hi, Gemma Bold.
The reason you need
They're
protection
saying,
is
keep
because
doing what you're doing.
there are going to be the
Keep going up
occasional harsh
and
words
don't let
exchanged,
people bring you down
and they are said
because you
out of anger and frustration. They're not said
you
to cause
have got
hurt
everything you
or
need.
shame and
Don't
to
allow
belittle.
others to try and bring
Okay?
you down.
They're said out of
You-
frustration.
Just
And the
do it.
reason that they
They're
send you the
watching you.
shield is for you to use it to bounce off
They are
those
watching you
negative
here.
vibes and negative energy shots that come
Don't
out of
allow
anger,
people
you know, so they do not land on
Spirit
you and stick
to
to you
always put you right.
like the glue or the mud.
I
Okay?
believe that we
And the
can
reason they're showing the
say bless you.
stag in this picture is because in the Native American animal spirit world, the stag is a representation of
No
strength
problem, Jeremiah. No
and
problem at all.
longevity of
God
strength.
loves you.
Okay? And the anklers are representative of the weapons of defense. Okay?
Yeah.
And the stag
just so
spirit draws
beautiful.
close to you to give you his strength
really
and his
beautiful.
protection so that
And,
you
you
are
know,
able to maintain and
I love
achieve
doing them.
your present
Yeah,
dream,
so
which
personally
is
stopped me doing them
the
for a
happy
while.
family.
I
Okay? And
got over
that
that.
is
Now I'm going over
a
to do the other card.
a
reading.
short but poignant
So yeah, come and join us.
Native American tarot card read. Okay? And we do it in the three forms. We do past, we do your present, and the third card we do is your future goals. Okay? So the past was your devotion
Yeah,
with
so
your
I
lover,
always put the names on.
the man of your dreams, the man you share your life with now. Your present day goal is the happy family situation, because that is what you want to have in your home, is a happy family with all the love and the joy shared between everyone. And in order for you to achieve the happy family for the long term in the situation that you now have, because they change up, they change down, is Spirit are sending you the strength and the shield in order that you can deflect the negative energy set out of anger and frustration, but also the strength to maintain the long-term view of keeping your present goal of happy families. And with that, I say thank you very, very much, Tanya, for being my voluntold with the tarot. And I use these cards all the time when I'm doing my TV reads. So most people really, really like them. And it does make a very pleasant change from the standard tarot card pack that perhaps you're all used to, like the Seven of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles and the so on and so forth. Okay? So I commend them to you.
Right.
Now it's time for Paul now to step forward
and then do one card
and show us the beauty of the wax read. And I know you're all waiting patiently, so drum rolls, please.
I'm going to be doing my readings. I've already done
I'll do the trumpet.
So I will actually be doing
because everywhere the Queen went, there was always trumpets blaring.
the other cards for
There we go.
Joanne. So yeah, right. I've already done one lot of cards. I've done Jeremiah's on TikTok. So Linda Hood is here. Did I see you say? Will do, Cheryl. So if Linda Hood is back on, then that'd be fantastic. So hallelujah. Can you find me Linda Hood's cards? Yeah, and Joanne Stewart.
Well, what have you found yourself in the right gherkin pickle, have you now?
Yeah, I did, Joanne, and this is what I was asking earlier. Hence why I've just I've done another 2, because I was questioning. I should be right at the beginning, big ones.
That's all right. If you found yourself in the right pickle gherkin, don't worry.
Yeah. Joanne Stewart, you just won the spot prize.
This one has more now.
Yeah, that is the same. Yes. So, well done, Joanne Stewart. So Angel, then Joanne Stewart. Yeah, we do a spot prize and we give a code word, and if they say that during the week, then during the live, sorry, then we will actually send them out a prize. So yeah.
Tonight's prize is a jar of pickled onions.
Yeah, I'm sure I've got your address, Jeremiah, so I will send them out to you. Right, so Linda. Right, here is the first card for you, my lovely, and I do feel there's been a lot of heartache going on around you, and there's been a lot of things that's been happening, but the love of spirit and family are all around you, and things have been really going up and down for you. You basically don't know whether you're coming or going, because you just don't know where you stand at the moment, and you want answers to things that's actually going on health wise and family lives as well. I do feel spirit are really working hard in you. There's a gentleman here that's actually from spirit who's actually watching over you as well, and things have been really up in the air. There's a cat here as well. Just you can see that quite clearly, but things have actually been really getting to you, and you just want the answers. You just want them to tell you exactly what is going on, and you feel they're not. They're just putting, thing after thing after thing around you. But things are going to be starting to look up. If you look here, yes, this card does look a bit busy, but there are so many things, and the healing is really starting to progress now with you. And there's children all around you, and I feel you do actually what do you call it? Children are drawn to you very much so, and spirit children as well. But I know you have got a lot of things going on, and I know you do like to help a lot of people. And now it's time for people to say, Lynn, can I do anything for you? Can I help you? Because where you're doing everything for everyone, no one's thinking of you. No one's actually asking you at all. But now it's time for them to do it for you, and keep on moving. And stand up and be counted, because you deserve it. You deserve to be loved and honoured, because we're honoured to know you. We're honoured to work on your platform. But always keep the love shining, because as the song goes, love shine a light. And you are light of spirit, and spirit love you to pieces. and you will always be the light. So now it's time for them to do things for you and not always putting on you. So I'm going to leave that with you and say bless you. Jeremiah, do you mean you didn't get the reading? Because I can do it again. Right. Jeremiah's cards. You heard your message. All right. I'm confused. Did you hear the message and see the cards, or did yeah? So here's the two
I
cards.
think he heard the message on TikTok, but he's over on Facebook now.
Right. Right.
Ask him, do you need me to tell him to do it again?
Did you need me to do it again? I think he said no. No, he heard it on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah. So, right. Now I am confused. Joanne, I did question you about these cards. And you said, no, you wanted 2 more. And that's why I've done the extra 2. But if you don't, it doesn't matter. Is there anyone else that wants wax cards done?
Final call.
Final call for that. No, I done 2. Yeah, and that is what I've done here. These are the 2 small ones for you now. Right, but wait a minute. Right. Right. Joanne, there's your sisters 2. There and there. And I did read both of them. But if you want me to read them again, I can do. Right. Joanne, your second lot of cards. Right, and I tell you what, these are actually beautiful. New beginnings. There is definitely new beginnings around you, and the love that's actually coming to support you as well. Brighter things are going to be looking up, and yes, there are people from spirit. Yep, if you ask her for the 3 colours, Tanya, the new beginnings, the brightness, the love, there's something burning in your inside that just wants to come out and really is coming close to you now, and that fire's burning, and they're saying put that rubbish that's been going on time and time again into this fire, because you need to start moving on now. You need to start looking after yourself. You've done your babysitting. It's now time for you to have your time and your time alone. Don't allow people to try and bring you down anymore, because they just want to give you the love and support. Spirit are around you tenfold. And look, there's a child here as well. They're all coming round for you and being there for you. Spirit are saying it's now your time to live and your time for being you. No one else, just you. And the love and support is here. Look, there as well. Look, they are around you. Spirit is around you tenfold. And that rubbish needs to go in that fire and to clear your mind. And you need to meditate, girl. You need to meditate and thinking of it going into that fire, because it's now your time to live. And I'm going to leave that with you, the two there. The love, the support, the brightness, the green in the spiritual moving on. It's now your time. Now it looks orange and yellow, which makes a fire colour. Green, moving on, new things ahead, brighter things are on the horizon for you. No problem at all. No problem at all. Right. Right. Yes, Tanya, I will do your mum cards. Is there anyone else that wants wax cards as well? Anyone else for wax cards? I'm doing now. Her name is Nancy. Purple, pink, blue. Right. Anyone else? Last call. I'm doing Tanya's mum now. Anyone else? Last chance. Okay. Right. This will be my last one. And I think after these, we'll call it a night, eh, Lynn?
That sounds like a plan.
Yeah. Yeah. So, purple, pink. So I'm just going to do the lovely Tanya's mum cards and then read them, and you, Luke, may have quick reads of anything. So then that's it. Okay, right. Over to the lovely Lynn.
Thank you. Let me see about pulling up the comments again. Okay, so is there anyone that I have not read for that has a question for the pendulum or angel number request or would like a card real quick? And I can't see TikTok, so I don't know about anybody on TikTok, but I can see those who are on Facebook through either Luke Guichard or DoubleTrouble at Home. Okay. Well, let's see. Even without the pendulum, I can
You've
answer.
got one there from Dawn Marie Thomas. Will I ever trust people again?
So on even without the pendulum, and I am going to use the pendulum for you, but even without that, trust is one of those things that is very hard to earn, very easily broken, and very hard to regain. It is up to you to know when you feel like you can trust people again, but you have to put yourself out there. You know, you have to kind of make that first step, and you'll have to be able to let people in. And it doesn't always mean that you can trust them, but it means you have to be willing to try. Okay. Now, as far as the pendulum, I've got Rose. Okay. And I don't know if you can see Rose very well, but we'll see what we can do. So I like to keep my arms steady. Okay. And I'm going to see if Rose will work with me. And she is giving me my yes. So now I'm going to ask her what her yes is. And she's going to show me what her yes is. And then she's going to show me what her no is. Okay. And then I'm going to ask her, will Dawn find the ability to trust again? And she says, yes, you will find the ability to trust again. Okay. You will find the ability to trust again. And I'm going to put it to you this way also. You don't have to trust someone 100% to work with them, to have them around. Being cautious is never a bad thing. Okay. But when the time is right, when you have healed from what others have done to you, you will find a way to trust again. It may just be one person, and it may just be about one particular thing, one thing that you, a confidence that you share with them, or something that you are wanting to do, or something that you are going through that you trust one person with that information. It will take you a while because I do know I can feel the hurt, and I know what it feels like to have trust broken. So it will take a while, but you will get there. And if it's okay with Luke, I'll go ahead and answer Tanya's question really quick. If I can, I will see. I'm going to ask John Robert if he can help me, because John Robert, my
Yeah,
granddad's
I'm
spirit.
interested in this one as well. I think
John
I'm as
Robert,
excited as Tanya is on this one.
John Robert was my granddad's spirit. Okay, that's who I asked for help with this, and he was a sheriff. So he had a lot of different cases, missing people, old time moonshiners, because he was a country sheriff. So I'm going to ask him if he will work with me. So John Robert, will you work with me? And he is showing me my yes. And then I'm going to ask him what his yes will be. And his yes is back and forth straight line. And John Robert, what represents your no? And he is showing me a loop counterclockwise. Okay. So Tanya is wondering if April will be the month that she finds the person she's been seeking. Will they have luck at that? And Tanya, he is saying no, April will not be that month. Okay. There's a possibility you'll get new evidence, is what I'm saying. But may not have a full conclusion in April. What about May? Will she come closer in May? It's looking more like May. So I'm not sure how accurate he's going to be for me, but I trust in my pendulum. I trust in my granddad. And I am going to say that there may be new information in April, but it may take till May for you to find the information and the person that you have been seeking. And I do wish you luck, and I do want to know how that endeavor goes for you, okay? So I will keep all my thoughts and positive energy for you. Okay. Now, Luke, did you have anyone? Oh, and Carly said she would like a card. Do you want to get Carly a card, or do you want me to get Carly a card? I think you've already read for Carly, haven't you? I haven't.
I've already read Clairvoyant and Crystal for Carly, so if you want to pull one of yours, that's fine by me.
Carly, how about an animal spirit card real quick? Let's see what the animals have to say for you. This will just kind of give you an idea of what this coming week has to offer and what kind of animal spirit is with you. Oh, okay. So this is flamingo. Okay, this is flamingo spirit. Flamingo is 26, which breaks down to an 8. 8 is that infinity stood upright. It lets us know that things come and go. What goes around comes around again. It says embrace the in between. Okay, so you have light and dark, you have night and day, you have up and down, you have back and forth. All of those things tend to throw us off balance, okay, because we feel like we're being pulled in every direction. Okay, embrace that in between space, embrace that dusk and that dawn, embrace that crossroads, that middle of the road. The thing about the flamingo, okay, flamingo has perfect balance. Flamingos spend all day long standing on one leg, just showing out, saying, look, I got this. I can balance on one leg. I don't need to stand with two. Okay. So this is about finding your balance, Carly. Okay. Embracing that in between. Don't let yourself be pulled from one side to the other. Keep that neutral space. Keep that space where you feel grounded, where you feel in balance. Okay. And Flamingo's telling you, you got that. Know that the ups and downs are going to come around over and over and over again. Okay. That's that infinity symbol. That's that 8. But know that as long as you remain in balance, you can ride that. You can ride it back and forth. It's kind of like riding a bicycle or skateboard or scooter. Just kind of like go with the flow. Okay. Let it rock you back and forth if you need to, but don't lose your balance. It's all about being in balance. That is my card for you, Carly. And I hope that, along with the other reads that you got earlier, actually resonate and fit together and help you with this coming week. So, Luke, you have a closing card, or did you want to see? Oh, I see Lorna just came in. Do you mind if I read for Lorna, or would you like to read for Lorna? I think you're on mute.
So I thought.
Right, Paul's ready to do his wax card.
Oh, okay. Lorna, we may have time to work you in just a second after Paul does his last.
Well, actually, if you want to do Lorna now, that's fine.
Okay. Miss Lorna, may I please pull you a card, or do you have a question for the pendulum today? Okay, no worries. I still don't mind pulling you a card. Anything? Okay. Let's see. Which one for Lorna? Actually, I'm going to pull you an animal spirit card. I'm going to pull you one too. I haven't gotten to read for you in a while. Ugh. This is the otter spirit, Lorna. Okay, this is the otter spirit. And it says you are never alone. The one thing I know about otters, or one of the things I know about otters, besides that they are stinkingly adorable, they hold hands. When they lay on their back and they sleep, they hold hands so that they don't drift away from one another. Okay. And this is a 42 card. This is a 6 card. As you know, 6 is about the Ascendant Masters. 6 for me is 2/3 of the way. It's about that next step past that halfway point, which sometimes you kind of plateau at a halfway point and you're not really sure if you should make that next step. So this is about making that next step. And this is saying you're not alone. So you're not making it on your own. Um, there are others around you. There's family around you. There's soulmates around you. There are those that don't want to lose track of you. And like the otters, they're holding your hands, whether they are in spirit or in real realm, in earth realm. They are holding your hand so that they don't get lost from you, and so that you don't get lost from them, and so that they can be there with you along the way. And that is what this card is telling me for you, is that you are never alone. And if I remember correctly, I think you like otters. I know you love sloths and you absolutely love llamas. And if I don't mention Jack and Lily, I will get payback for that. So Jack and Lily want me to say hi. They are with you and they have said hi to me. But the otter spirit, yeah, that it looks like you, and it's got these little blues and reds in there. And I know how wonderful you are at helping to ground people. And the blue is that healing energy, and the Adina that you work with. And you have the little feathers. So this is a beautiful card for you. So thank you so much for giving me a chance to give you a little message today. All right. Is Paul ready?
Yeah, Paul's ready to do his wax card. He's like a racehorse. He's showing me an image of Black Beauty as he comes racing down the hill. Oh, that was Bonanza. Oh, what the hell? I enjoyed Bonanza as well. Right, I shall hand you over to the lovely Paul.
That song actually, Luke, the Bonanza theme song, it actually has words.
Does it?
Yeah. I want a girl, a pretty little girl, Bonanza. I want a girl, a pretty little girl indeed. And then it goes into something about when the fight is right, my brothers and their might, they ride along with me or something like that. I used to know the words, but it's been a long time, but I used to love that show.
Yeah, I used to love watching that on a Saturday morning.
They actually still play it on streaming services around here. So
yeah, because we used to
have
like you'd have the Bonanza, then you would have Champion the Wonder Horse, and then you'd have the Virginian.
See, we had the Rifleman, Bonanza, Gunsmoke, and the Virginian, and Wanted Dead or Alive. Mm-hmm. We had all the westerns. My dad loved.
And after that, before they started the Saturday sports show, then you had K.C. Jones with the big locomotive.
Okay, I don't remember that one.
It was black and white. K.C. Jones. It was about.
I don't know if I've ever seen.
He used to drive a locomotive across the West.
The one that I had that I liked Wild Wild West. That was a locomotive across the West. And then I liked there were just so many. Lone Ranger. I loved the Lone Ranger. It was not very politically correct for today. But I did like watching Clayton Moore and Jay Silverhill's,
Okay, right. I'll make way for Paul.
There we go. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a minute. And Murder, She Wrote was on this morning, Jeremiah.
Bless you. Right. Yes. Shall I keep them more? Actually, I'm too young to remember all those shows.
Hey, I watched reruns too.
I have to watch them when we go to like Luke's mum's because she
Reruns of everything.
Reruns of everything. So
Yeah,
right,
my dad was that way about anything with John Wayne in it. So was my granddad.
yeah, right, okay. Here goes. There we are. And there is so much healing going on of the mind, body, and soul. And you can see these spirit people all around her as well. They're actually giving her a lot of love and healing at the moment because they're saying she does need quite a bit of healing. There's a lady here, what looks like she's got blonde hair just here. It's actually coming in quite close around her. And I do feel there is a motherly figure also coming in around her to bring her the love and the healing at the moment, because she's been feeling a bit, you know, have we done the right thing? She's questioning a lot of things. And I feel that she knows she has, but it still plays on her mind. You know, should we have done this? Should we have done other things going on? She's still questioning, bless her. But they're saying, what you've done for the good. Don't let people try to put you down or give you any upset, because that they are only trying to do that because they don't like seeing people happy. And now it is time for you look at the brightness, the love, and the lady right here. So I do feel this lady is the grandma, your mum, and your nan is actually there with them as well. And it's in the pink as well. So that is love, your family love that's actually coming in, and also other spiritual beings. Yeah, her mum and her nan. So that'd be your gran and your great gran, Tanya. So things are actually really going forward with you, but the healing, especially here, there is spirit actually all around giving her a lot of healing at the moment, because they feel that she does need to be blessed with healing. And like even here, there's a cord, what looked like a cord, and they're saying you broke away from that cord, which you needed to do, because if you kept that cord on, it wouldn't have got you anywhere, and things would just keep piling up. Yeah. Her mum and her gran, they were the two shadows that went past in the living room. And they're just letting her know that they are with her, she is loved, and things will actually carry on moving on. They're here, Lily. Yeah. So that is what they are actually there for you. And as I turn them, you know, you're just still seeing a lot of love and peace and happiness. Is but now there have been cobwebs, and with the cobwebs I see like blocking, people trying to block things, but you've actually fought through all this. You look, it's actually behind you there, and you've actually got through it and moved forward, because that is all you can do. And they're saying you don't need to look back, just keep looking forward, because that is when the love and the help will come. Looking back is when accidents occur. Keep your eye ahead and always keep the love flowing in your heart, which you've got. And if you look here, there's 3, 4, all these orbs that are actually coming in around you and staying around you and bringing the love around you, because they're saying you need that, you need the support. Spirit are around you so much, and they will never part from you. And I'm going to leave that love with you. Say bless you. Thank you, Nancy, for allowing me to work with you and allowing me to do these lovely cards. Bless you. Bless you. Thank you. So, right, now here comes the lovely Luke back.
Right. That was fabulous. So,
Just putting the names on.
okay. Right.
No problem. I'm putting the names on, and I know I send them to your address anyway, Tanya.
And Dabby Dozy. Okie dokie. Right. Well, it's got to that point where
now the time has come.
it's got to that point where I need my cheese and pickles.
Curtain.
And I think Lynn is falling asleep. Because Lynn's on mute.
I
That's
am.
why
One.
she said-
I was actually looking something up for fun.
Right. Is that the excuse this time?
That's twice you said the word, and twice
Well,
Noah
you know,
put it up.
I didn't hear the actual word that he was supposed to say, but I did hear pickles.
Yes, that's what I said. I fancy some cheese and pickles. Because it's that time of the night when I usually have some.
What kind of pickles do you like?
Pickled onions, Branson pickles, piccalilli.
Pickle
And I do like pickled fish.
Mm,
You know,
not
like
so much.
roll mops is what usually it's called. Roll mops. It's pickled fish.
I like vegetables a little bit.
Well, I like the roll mops because it's a full meal. You can take the roll mops out, put them on a roll, basically, or a bread bun, as you might call it. And it comes with shredded, like, you know those big Spanish onions, the big round ones, the great big ones. Well, it's shredded in there, and there's some gherkins and some conchos, and it's delicious. Especially if you put some hot sauce on it.
What's that stuff I don't like? Pickled cabbage.
You don't like pickled cabbage?
No. What do they call it?
Sauerkraut.
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 I love sauerkraut. Oh, I love that sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut is delicious.
Tanya, well done. We've been gherkin.
Yeah, you done well, Tanya. That's the one. Yeah, I do like sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut is really good. I like it with sausage. I like it with pork chops.
Sauerkraut and Kassler.
Hot dogs.
Kassler is the English name for Kassler is well, you call it ham.
Yeah.
Yeah, we call it gammon.
Yeah, a good side of gammon.
And that's the other thing I can't stand is gherkins. I despise them. I really despise.
Yes, but see,
even
Luke and I, we might be a little bit older than you, but we have more refined taste because we love gherkins.
Yeah, but like even when you have them in the McDonald's Big Macs, I even take them out. Ugh.
Okay, well, first of all, those are not gherkins. Okay, and Big Macs are disgusting, but
yeah, but the size of your Big Macs to the size of our Big Macs down here are completely different.
They're probably bigger in the UK than they are here now, because we used to have decent size ones. They were like this big and like that big, and now it's like, where's the beef? It's like the old Wendy's commercial, but they use a standard size pickle. It's what's called a pickle chip. The gherkins, though, they're little bitty tiny. They're like 1-2 bites and the whole pickle's gone. And it's got a completely different taste than a standard pickle. And the way that they heat the pickles up at the fast food restaurants, it changes their whole taste.
Oh,
So
when
I
I used
don't
to work,
I don't blame you for throwing it out off a Big Mac, but Big Macs are disgusting.
yeah, when I used to work in McDonald's many moons ago, they didn't cook the pickles. It was all
They keep them in a bowl, but they don't. The ones that I've been getting are the ones that I had gotten because I try to avoid that particular restaurant. Um, they always come out hot, almost as if sitting under the heat lamp or sitting on the heating shelf or being put in the microwave heats them up, and it changes their taste. Also, if they're kept too close to the grill. The restaurant I used to work at, we actually had a separator where we kept the bread so that the toaster would be between our prep station or our condiment station and where the burgers were. And that was to keep the consistency of the coldness of the toppings, to keep them cold and to keep the meat hot, so that there wouldn't be that risk of ugh. And we also had like our bacon and stuff was in the middle, so it would stay
But
warm.
I'm surprised no one actually put up the code word again, because
Yes,
me and you said it about 4 times.
the spot prize is
I was
now
gonna say
closed.
we've said it 3 or 4 times, but you know.
Yes, the spot prize is now closed, and there was 6 opportunities there to win a spot prize that no one cottoned on to.
And they even answered saying they think they're horrible as well.
So what can I say?
Yeah, but Carly, is that the Big Macs or is that the individual chips? Because those, yeah, like I said, those are bad. But the little bitty cute ones, not the sweet one. I'm not fond of the sweet ones. I'll eat them, but I like the little dill ones.
Yeah, you can say it now. It's all closed.
I know, but I'm not going to, because otherwise I might next time say it way too many times. But that's okay. That's just more for me and Luke.
Yeah, more so. So we've had 3,500 heart likes and hearts today.
I put a few of those in there.
Right. So here's a very important question for all you viewers here. Does any one of you have the pleasure of celebrating your birthday today? Okay. 10, 9.
Hold on, over the week.
Anyone celebrating their birthday from Monday of this week to and including Sunday?
Tanya's is next month.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
No, they ain't.
4, 3, 2, 1, 0. And the birthday giveaway is closed.
Yep. So now we've got a final card to do.
Yeah, final card. And the final card is the Joker.
Lorna and Tanya have the same birthday.
Oh,
That's
right.
cool.
We'll have to remember that one.
Mm.
It's my birthday this month.
Yes, I know.
It's my birthday this month.
My stepdad's birthday was on the 3rd. And my stepfather's mother's birthday was on the 4th. And my dad's parents' anniversary was on the 5th. And then my military instructors were on the 18th.
My mum and Tanya's nan's birthday were the same day as well. 10th of March.
And my mum and dad would have celebrated their wedding anniversary on the 26th of this month.
My
Yeah.
dad passed on the 10th of this month, so I think we discussed that
Yeah.
back on the 10th.
Yeah.
Mm.
So yes.
So that'll be a sad day for me mum, but
Yeah.
we will make it a celebratory day.
Won't your
Oh,
brother
it's
be?
celebration of life. Celebration of life.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because he'll pop in from Spirit World and say, where's me cake? Where's me bottle of whiskey?
No, where's my cheese and raw onion?
Oh yeah, he used to eat, my father, bless him, he was a master of culinary arts. He would peel a Spanish onion and then eat it like an apple.
With a block of cheese.
My cousin, one of my young cousins, when she used to sit in the high chair, and she would reach over and get onions out of the little. We had a triple hanging basket that sat near her, and she would take the onions out and she would just start eating them through the paper. You know how the onions have onion paper on the outside, and she would just eat them like they were apples. And it was weird to watch, but when I'm peeling onions now, I always take a slice and eat it, so I can't say much.
The date of your birthday is very relevant to the rest of your life. Well, mine's the 1st of September. But when I confuse people now, because when people say, what's your date of birth? I just go 1975. And they go, no, I want the date. I went, yeah, 1975. No,
They
I
want-
want the
They want the day
date,
and month.
the month. I went, yeah, 1975. Because the 1st, and then the
Yeah.
9, there's a 19, and the year 75. So I weren't being awkward. I was telling them my date of birth
Well,
was 1975.
Mine is too long ago to do that.
So like Tanya's worked it out. She's actually put it on the ticker tape.
Mm.
I see it. Mine is 523, which and then 69. So it's a very good year.
I'd have a lot of single occurrences in your life.
Yes. It means you'll have single opportunities of winning the lottery.
But I wouldn't have the single because we share it. So that'd be us both.
But if it's your ticket, you win it.
Tanya, I've got a daughter on the 19th and a daughter on the 27th of April.
4476. So, because then we can have a chat or do whatever.
I think instead of a closing card, guys, I'm going to give a closing angel number tonight. Because I've had the number 617 and the number 83 very prevalent all day today. And I looked up 617, and it's letting everyone know that the next door will not open for you until you close the door to the past. The angel's wisdom is encouraging you to lovingly release all that is standing in the way of your growth and joy. So release that which does not serve you any longer and close the door so that the new doors will open. Because, like they say, when a door closes, another one opens, or a window opens, or whatever is needed opens. But you got to close that other door first. You got to release the past so that you can move forward to the future. Cool. Well, that's my oldest is the 27th of April. She was supposed to be here on March 13th, but she got here on the 27th of April. She decided to go condo.
She was fabulously late.
She there was a lot of story behind that. Too long to get into.
I said fabulously late, but I say fashionably late.
She was definitely late. I joke about, instead of just deciding to stay and make an apartment, she was going condo. My youngest was the same way, but he only stayed a week. Most of them stayed a little longer than they were supposed to. But then again, I got here 2 months early, so.
Yeah, I was due on my mum and dad's first wedding anniversary, and I was 3 days late. So I turned up on the 29th instead of the 26th.
Hey,
Right, my closing card is the Angel of Freedom. And the angel says, my soul's loving energy flows through my being. I am free. A great freedom is felt when we release the tension created by the lower centers of consciousness that trap us in attachments of power over others, money, and sensation. When we simply allow the energies of the soul to direct our lives, we understand the freedom of being constructive and positive, accepting people and situations as they are, here and now, free from the side effects of negative reactions. Wow, there you go. That speaks a lot. So,
hopefully it speaks to a lot of people as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I'll do one more prize giveaway before we close. If anyone can tell me what happened on the 25th of June 1876, they'll win a spot prize. And you've got 10 seconds to put it up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The spot prize is closed. And the answer is Battle of Little Bighorn. So all you Americans out there should have got that one.
Well, I didn't think I was allowed to play because I'm on this end of the camera today.
Angel, you were absolutely correct, but you were outside of the 10-second time.
It took her that long to Google it. Give her a break.
And you're not supposed to Google it. You're supposed to know it off the top of your head. However, because we are so nice, Angel, we will send you a prize out because you're the only one that got it. Tanya Rideout's got no idea. Well, I wouldn't expect her to because she's Canadian.
I knew it had to do with rebellion, which kind of what it was. It was revenge, as well it should have been. Yeah, but now, does anyone know what it was revenge for?
Breaking of an agreement that was signed a few years earlier that signed the Black Hills of Dakota over to the Sioux tribes.
It was also revenge for Wounded Knee.
Wounded Knee came after.
Did I thought it came before?
No, it came after.
So that's.
I know it came after because I was there.
Okay, I take your word for it.
That was the third extra on the right next to the tree that had broken down where the guy had the rifle had fallen over. And the snow was about 2 foot, well, actually 3 foot deep. And little Miss Mischief has frozen. Anyway, right, can you put Angel's name down for the prizes?
Yeah. I have got a bit of paper somewhere. I've been writing it all down.
Right.
Right. Angel trying to do it.
Well, it looks like Miss Mischief has thrown herself off again. But then again, she does like doing it. But she's done well so far tonight. She's only thrown herself out once.
And didn't Tanya win one as well?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Tanya, did you win a spot prize?
Yes.
Right, so that's Angel, Joanne, Stewart, and Tanya for spot prizes. So they will be in the post going out tomorrow. But they're not going to move anywhere till Monday morning. But our post office is open, and it does allow us to hand post over, but it doesn't move anywhere until the Monday morning. So for you lovely people over in the North American continent, it probably will take, I'd say, a week to 10 days at least to get over to you, because it will be going standard post, whatever that means. And
10 to 14 days.
yeah. And if we're sending it to Lin, it will get there in time for Christmas, but Lin's name's not on the list today.
No, I didn't get any cards today because.
So, a very, very big thank you to all of you lovely people for joining us here on our Saturday night sensation. It has been a very enjoyable night. Thank you very much to some of you being guinea pigs with my two new sets of cards that I'm using on the TV. And a big thank you for little Miss Mischief for joining us with her words of wisdom from Pendulum and her lovely cards.
If you can give us reviews, that's fantastic. But I want to say a big thank you to Carly Lou for actually doing the poster. That poster's amazing.
Yes,
it was a beautiful poster. I loved it.
Yeah, and a big thank you to Tanya for doing the moderating. Very much appreciate. We appreciate each and every one of you here. And Angel, you're just amazing yourself. Just the words. Whenever we have a video call, we always end up smiling. You always put a smile on our faces.
Wasn't someone supposed to be doing a card reading tonight?
Yes, she was, but she didn't get to it. Carly.
Yeah. And who was that?
There's still time.
And who was it?
Carly Lou.
Carly Lou. Time for you.
And I apologize for bouncing out, guys. My phone went completely dead.
We forgive you.
The stand I was using.
I had a late night. Yes, we have a late night every night. Is that Carly Lou bugging out?
My late night was 9 a.m. this morning. So I slept 2 hours. I slept 2 hours, well, 2.5 hours, and then got up to get ready for all of this. And now I'm going to go take a nap afterwards.
Yeah, well, it's very much appreciated. So thank you very much.
I have to drive back to the RV and hope that it has survived the downfall of rain. Evie closed it up so it wouldn't leak, hopefully. And I got to check on her and see how things are going, and hopefully we'll get everything finished up here that we need to do for my son tonight. And
did she say if it worked with our repairs? Well, our like emergency repairs.
No, the repairs that we're gonna have to do, the adjuster doesn't come out until Monday. And then we have to leave that park on Tuesday, and we don't know yet if we're going to be able to go to the repair place or if we're going to have to try to do some emergency, just keep things in place. hold things together until we can drive to the other campsite, because we've gotten all the extension that we could get. They don't have space available for us after Tuesday. So we have to leave Tuesday morning. And we're still trying to get the deductible together and money for propane because it's really cold.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. But I've been fortunate enough to stay at my son's, and while he doesn't use it often, he does have heat. So that's been good for two of us, but it's not been great for Evie. So, but we're managing.
Cool.
We're managing.
Oh,
Yeah,
Angel Angel's just she has a little task for us.
Uh-oh, what's our task? Or is it just for you guys?
Yeah. She has a little task for us. Right. Yeah. Ask your spirit guide and see what bits they will allow you to remember. May take a few requests.
I do that on a regular basis. And sometimes I'm fortunate to remember quite a bit of it. Some of it, I don't feel like I've, even had a dream at night. But most nights I have pretty good where I've walked. And I do what's called dream walking or spirit walking. Luke should be familiar with that too. But I do that when I need clarity or when I need to see what lies ahead. Tanya, do more centering and meditating before you go to bed.
Right.
It'll help.
So just leaves us to say to our viewers, God willing, we'll see you again soon. Which
Monday.
Will be Monday. Monday, 8 o'clock. Don't be late. We start at 8. And if you are late, too late, we started at 8. And look after yourselves. Okay? And each other. Yeah. Enjoy your weekend and take all.
Tanya's dad saw a native man on here the other day. What, on DoubleTrouble? Oh. And Donna Roy, thank you for everything you do as well.
Yes.
So, spaceships she make are just out of this world. Oh, in the house. Okay. Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So look after yourselves and each other. Have a fabulous weekend.
And no hate.
Yeah. And we will see you all again, God willing, on Monday. And don't be late. We start tonight.
And always give
everyone have a wonderful week.
Take care of yourselves. Thanks for watching.
A big thank you to the lovely Lin Green, Miss Mischief.
Being mischievous as always. Night, everybody.